Hi,
Okay,
everyone.
everybody, here we are. Here we are, folks. We have some technical difficulties behind the screen, but we're gonna be okay. So GoToWebinar is not allowing us to share screen. If Donna shares screen, it doesn't work. If I share screen, it doesn't work. So what we've done is we've taken, since I have this little ATEM switcher that you're seeing right here, I have my iPad connected as another input device, so I can go like this, and we're going to see my screens actually as my webcam. But we do not have a share screen feature today to do our normal keynotes and PowerPoint, but nothing is going to stop us. I'm going to take this, Donna, just bear with me 1 second, and put that on. Uh,
And Mike, I'm just going to try one more time. Just maybe now that we're
okay.
live, it'll magically work. So
Okay, let's see.
I just, I'm just going to say, show my screen. Let's see. Let's make this work magically.
And
Did
I
it work
don't see your
magically?
screen. I don't think so.
No.
We'll ask them. Let me see in the questions. I'm going to pop that up. Folks, do you see Donna's screen right now? Just put yes or no in
We
there if
we
you're seeing your
don't,
screen.
Mike and Donna, we don't.
Oh,
But
okay.
Leanne was saying before when we first started, it just said that waiting to see Mike's screen. So now let us know, Leanne, and those of you watching, do you see just three of us, or do you see anything as far as a PowerPoint?
Saying everybody's saying no screen is shown. We can only see you, but no screen.
All right. Well, we'll just give it up. We'll give up the screen share.
We'll do a
Okay.
hack.
All right, everybody. So, folks, this is what we've got for you today. This is the end of an incredible, strange year. Obviously, we started out this year as a company off of GrooveKart with a mission to do something called Groove Pages, and it turned into something called Groove Funnels. It's a lot more than that now. As of April 7th, we launched the actual Groove Funnels with something to take over the world in terms of software and education. And that Groove Funnels was Groove Sell, Groove Affiliate, Groove Mail, Groove Pages, the awesome Groove Pages, Groove Video, Groove Member, and the new products being released at the end of this month, like Groove Pages, and then in January, things like Groove Webinars, especially the automated one, and all the new apps coming next year. Now, that's all about Groove, right? That's all about Groove. On top of that, we had COVID. We have one of our employees in the hospital right now that works with GroovePay, one of our new salespeople in the hospital with Groove Pages, and we all are praying for him. And there's a lot to be said about that, right? I'm sure everybody on this call has lost someone to COVID. Many of us family members. In fact, my dear friend that I grew up with, Adam Weiss, I just heard his mother and father have COVID. His mother passed away yesterday. And so, yeah, it's been a tough year. There's been an election year, right? Everybody has different feelings about those things. But when it comes to Groove, we're one family. We all think the same way, and we all have the same outlook, and that's to provide value to this world and make it easy for us to do that, get the technology out of the way so that we can help us. In fact, the good news coming out this year, again, everybody has a different opinion about these things, is about a vaccine, right? I'm not preaching here about anything. I'm just saying, you know, I'm one of those people first in line after the first responders and the teachers and all those people. When they let me know to do it, I'm good. And the closer we get to a herd immunity, the bottom line is we all want the world to get back to normal. We have the Marketers Cruise coming in November of 2021. We have huge plans in our company. We're doing a summit on January 11th, 12th, and 13th about everything that we're going to be doing. We're going to be teasing that after Donna talks in just a minute here about the Groove Magazine. Today, we think that we are on the cusp of something very special with you. I'm going to get a little meta here. I'm going to definitely say that I do believe everything happens for a reason. You can talk about predetermination, predestination, and fate. I believe this is a combination of these things, but I'm a big person on free will. Otherwise, I can't give you credit for anything or us credit for anything. I think free will plays a very important role. So we have, let's see, how many people on this right now? creeping up to what we think is going to be 1,000 people on this call. But let's be frank here. I think that right now we have we've reached over 375,000 users, free users and paid users combined, 375,000 since April. That's about 8-9 months now. Call it 8 months since April of this year, and about 1,000 of you have decided to show on. Now, in terms of percentages, that's a very low percentage of people that have said that they want to change their life. Now, got this, and I understand it's the holidays and people got to do shopping and all that, but more credit goes to you for those of you that are here live and those of you that are watching this later on the replay. I want to give credit to you because in January of 2006, actually in August of 2004, I set forth on an idea called butterfly marketing, and that came true. In January of 2006, it was the second $1 million launch in the history of marketing, changed my life forever. And the whole theory around butterfly marketing was that there are tiny, seemingly insignificant changes in your life that can have tiny little things, like reading the email that got you on this webinar. Like, what would have happened if you weren't aware about this webinar? What if you take it with me that we are on a mission together? The Groove team, Donna, myself, all the other partners, John and Matt and the other co-founders as well, and everybody on this team that works so hard, down from the marketing team to the development to the education team to the support team. We have something very special for you. Perhaps without a doubt, the most special thing we've ever done. It's a 1-2 punch, 2 peas in a soda, they call it. That if we take out the development, there's never been anything more special that we've done. Now, when it comes to these butterfly effects, I do believe that today is one of those points in your life where we split the universe. Now, I'm not going to say we're putting a dent in the universe or anything that big, but I do believe that if you can stick with us today, you're gonna thank us for what we've done for you, and you're gonna be blown away by the value that we're about to provide for you today. And fair notice, there will be a credit card involved. I don't want to set anything up that anything here for the presentation that we're offering you is going to be free, but it might as well be when you see what we're going to do for you on the price today. I do believe you'll be typing in, wow, I'm shocked, I can't believe this. And so that's called an open loop in marketing, right? And so we have 2 things that we're going to talk about today. One is something we've been working very, very hard on. I think it's always, I think Donna told me it's about $150,000 currently in investment that she's going to show with you today, something we're really, really excited about. Number 2 is a fast start program for 2021 from the entire team at Groove. More on that is coming very, very soon. And that's going to be something that we're going to be doing. It's going to be like the Groovathon times 10, because it's going to be focused, a track of education to get you fast started on how everything you need to know in terms of education, because we've taught you a lot about the app. Now that you know the application, the software, GrooveFunnel, how do you actually build a business? And what better time to get you through the holidays, go through Christmas, spend time with the family, go through New Year's, and meet with us starting in the first week of January. We're going to be in your face every single day of every single week of every single hour with our team, talking to you about a plan of success. So without further ado, what I want to do is first, on the first 2 parts of this 2 peas in a soda, the first part here is talking about our magazine. This is the unveiling of the magazine, and now I'm going to turn it over to Donna Fox to talk to you about the lovely Donna Fox. We can never not use that adjective before her name. The lovely Donna Fox to talk to you about something that I really want to say her and her team. For me to say that we've been working on, the truth is I got my first show of this magazine, and I felt as excited as you are going to be when you get this in your hands. But really, it's Donna and the team that put this together. Dave Congreve, the content and the marketing team. So Donna, over to you.
I am like super excited and really emotional right now. Like as you were talking, Mike, I could see you getting a little choked up about it, and I have tears just forming in the corners of my eyes because it is a lot like having a new baby. We've been working on this for 6 months. I am so excited to announce that today Groove magazine is finally available. So welcome to the magazine launch party. Should I just say boop, Mike, for you to change the slides? Boop.
Yeah, yeah, you could, or just say next slide.
Next slide.
And one more thing, folks. Just for many of you, there's double the amount of people on now than when we first got on. So we might even say this one more time. When we got on to go to webinar 15 minutes early, we could not share our screen. And then they said, Mike, can you share your screen? And it just showed up blank. And then we asked all of you if you could see our screen, and you all said that you could not see the screen. And we were like, oh my goodness. So we said, hey, let's get out. And then we realized if we ended the webinar, it would end it and we couldn't restart it. And then all the 1,000 of you right now would not be able to watch it. And then luckily, because I have this little switcher, I have an iPad Pro over here, which we set up. It's in my webcam. So this is actually a webcam input that I could switch like this over here, as you're seeing. And so now we're going to go over to my PowerPoint, and Donna's going to be telling me boop or switch slides or whatever, so that we could move from one slide to another, as you see here. So Donna, yep, just tell me you're ready to go. Next slide.
Sure, let's move to the next one. All I have to say is thank goodness you have this. Otherwise, I'd be holding my laptop up here to show you the slide on the laptop so you could see it. So glad Mike's ready with the switcher. So here's a question. What is Groove Magazine? And you can go next. Groove Magazine, next slide, Mike, is the spiritual successor to something called MDC Magazine. Mike's original company was called marketing.com. And he had this magazine, MDC Monthly, and it went out to, I think, do I remember correctly, Mike? It was like 8,000 people at one time a month.
I think, yeah, 7,800 people was the peak that we did for MDC Monthly, and it was a print color magazine, and it was definitely the inspiration for us to do something bigger and better.
It went for a number of years, very, very successful publication. It really is the inspiration. When we were thinking about Groove Magazine, we thought, okay, we started with MDC, and in fact, even the main writer for MDC, the editor for MDC, is also on Groove, David Congreve. He's been with us for years, and we absolutely adore him. We were thinking about how do we make MDC better? So we've added more in-depth content. It's more pages. MDC was about 12 pages. Groove Magazine is 36 pages. We have contracted our own original artwork, and we really have invested $150,000 into the production and plan and content and illustrators and everything to go into this experience. The content that you get in Groove Magazine will be content that only Groove can produce. So there'll be behind the scenes stories and lessons learned, lessons that I'm learning, lessons that Mike is learning, like stuff that even after 20 years in marketing still surprises us every day. There's still lessons to be learned, and we're sharing those with you. There'll be expertise from all of our partners, our department captains, people who work in Groove. You basically are getting access to the minds of a multi-million-dollar marketing team through this magazine. There'll be contributions from other leading entrepreneurs, and each month we will highlight a star affiliate or JV partner for you. I'm so excited to show you this first spread a little bit later. So issue 0 is the first spread, and I'll just hold it up now because I have a copy right here. This is issue 0 of the magazine. Issue 0 is designed, I know, right? Yay! Issue 0 is designed to be an introduction to Groove. It's called issue 0 because everyone who orders a subscription to the magazine, no matter when they order a subscription, will get a copy of issue 0. It's also designed for you as a high value affiliate tool. So it really is all about Groove, the company, and Groove funnels, and it's designed to get you excited about Groove funnels so that you can pass this along as an affiliate tool to get someone else excited about Groove. So that's issue 0. More later, I'll flip through it and show you that a little bit later, but next slide. Issue 1 is what is being shipped out in January, and only people who order the magazine between now and the end of the year will get issue 1. Then Anyone who orders in January or later will start their subscription with issue 2. So this is your only opportunity to get issue 1. And we have an extra bonus for you. Print subscribers to the Groove magazine will get a free audio version of this full systemology book. And there's some content about the systemology book that starts in issue 1, and then it's serialized over a course of a couple of months. So you're going to get the great content from the book, and you have the opportunity to get a free audio version. So next slide. And that's a little bit about what that's the inside is going to look like. This is, Mike, can you drag the image off because we're not playing it? There's now an animation on top of the words that I wanted to say about this. So I'm not sure if you can drag that image off of the slide. It's all right. I can just go with mine because I know what it is on here. You just bring it back.
Mike, we can't hear you.
I was on mute. Sorry about that. What I'm going to do, Donna, I'm going to click on that top image and see if I can just delete it. So bear with me just 1 second. No, I'm.
Yeah, you can leave it. No worries.
Yeah,
because I can see.
Oh, you know what?
Hang.
Yeah, no. Yeah, edit. I got to click edit. Okay, let's see. I'll just delete that. Is that good?
Webinar. That's great. All right, so
Okay.
issue 1 content is also going to include a marketing masterclass on content creation. This is part of a 9-part series that's being produced by David Congreve, and it covers everything from website and copy and email campaigns, video scripts. He really is doing a masterclass to be delivered throughout the course of this year in Groove magazine. So, and then the image that Mike just clicked off was a sample of the spread of what that's going to look like. There we go. And then next slide, Mike. Also in issue 1 content is an article from me. It's a day in the life. So I'm going to recount how a single misstep that happened early on in this company, in fact, before I was even part of the company, a single misstep nearly cost the company hundreds of thousands of dollars, and how we avoided that. And all of that is in this article, A Day in the Life of a Tech Startup by me. I love this article, and I know you guys will too. And then you can skip next, Mike. There will be a treasure hunt. So we have started a treasure hunt with issue 0. Each issue holds a hidden clue, so you're just going to follow the trail. You'll need information from every issue, 0 to 12, to complete the treasure hunt, and you're going to get your very first hint now. Next slide, Mike. There's your first clue, your very first clue. You don't know what it means yet, but that's your first clue. All right, next slide. We've got content planned and already in the works. In fact, we're already working on issue 4. So we've got some lead time in advance. And this is some of the content that's coming out. We have a special article on the women of Groove. Women are fairly rare. They're up and coming, but they're not as well sung or highlighted when you have women in tech. So we wanted to take a special time to have, I think it winds up being a 6-page spread on all of the women in Groove, from me, a part owner in the company. We have amazing people in our support team. We have women developers on our development team, amazing copywriters from women in Groove. My right-hand woman, Simone, helps me every single day make all of this amazing stuff happen, including this PowerPoint presentation. Deb Cole, who makes our Groove digital presents run smoothly and profitably. There are some incredible women in this company, and I'm excited to highlight them for you in the Women of Groove article. We're doing a serialized graphic novel form of well, it says the origin story of Groove, but really it's going to be the story of Groove, because it will continue from origin on. We'll just keep adding to this idea so that you can have the complete story of what's happening behind the scenes in a cool serialized graphic novel fashion. And the artwork for that is just amazing. Even some of it is in graphic novel design, but you can tell, like the pictures of Mike look like Mike. It's really great. We have a brilliant illustrator. We're going to be talking about something called communities of practice, which is related to communities that develop based on people who are in the same place, doing the same thing with the same goal, much like you Groovesters are. We have a serious article coming out on internet addiction. We've got social media, the transactional analysis argument, analysis article, which is subtitled "How to Never Lose an Argument." Who doesn't want that, right? The marketing masterclass that we had talked about, more book serializations, a great article on surveillance capitalism, which is what companies are using to sell your data, and something called a mafia offer. There's an article coming up about that, and you are about to see a mafia offer. Very simply, a mafia offer is make me an offer I can't refuse. And by the end of this session, I think that you're going to see one of those. Next slide, Mike.
Hey, Donna, before we go to the next slide, what I'm
Yeah.
seeing starting around 2:22 is it's paused, can only see Donna, cannot see slides. I'm only seeing Donna, et cetera, et cetera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off my webcam for a second, and I'm going to turn my webcam back on. And I'm going to do this one more time, maybe again in another few minutes, because some people are saying the slides are too small. Can you turn it into share screen? So as a reminder to everybody, as another 300 people have gotten on since I've said this last, when we got on to GoToWebinar, Donna clicked share screen and I clicked share screen, and we cannot share our screen. We were not able to share our screen today. So what we did is we all exited out, but we didn't hit end session, because if we hit end session before we started it, this webinar we would not have been able to start it. We all got back in and we were not able to start the webinar with showing our screen. Even now when we show our screen, you just see something blank. So there's a technical difficulty going on with GoToWebinar. Now what I have over here, what you're seeing, this is a switcher, right? I have a multi-camera switcher. So I can go from one camera here to another camera over here, and then to this, which is my iPad over here. And my iPad is connected. I can draw on it, and I use it usually as an input device to like draw as a virtual whiteboard. At 2 minutes before the call, we were like, we're gonna have to scrap this thing because we can't show our screen, or Donna was gonna have to hold her laptop up. So I said, hold on, let me see if I can do switch my input here like this, clicking a little button like that to showing my iPad. So what you're seeing is my webcam, and we're broadcasting my iPad through my webcam. Otherwise, we would not have been able to do this today. So bear with us. This is the best it's going to get, but you will be seeing Donna with the slides next to her. Or maybe, Donna, you shut off your webcam while you're talking, and maybe it'll just make it bigger. I don't know if that's the case, but maybe it does. And let us know now, do you folks now see the slides a little bit better now that I shut my webcam on and off? Just put a 1 in the chat if you can. And in the meantime, Donna, I'm going to go back to the next slide here for you and let you take it away.
I think I only have 2 slides left, so it's a little bit easier. And yeah, I'm looking. Thank you, everyone, for all of your kind comments that now is the time for GrooveWebinar. We absolutely agree. We absolutely agree with that one. All right, so we talked about issue 0, and issue 0 of Groove Magazine is designed to be a powerful affiliate marketing tool. My goal for Groove 0 was something that we could reprint again and again and again, so that we could use it at conferences, at events, but also put it in the hands of our affiliates, so you have a really high value freemium to give to them, to introduce them to all things Groove. Simply attach a business card with ideally you've got the domain Groove with your name. So I have Groove with Donna for my affiliate link. You should have Groove with your name as well. You can just attach it to the business card at the top. Or we have pre-written a letter for you so that you can use it for inspiration, modify it, add your contact information, and just tuck it inside when you hand this to someone else who might be interested in Groove. So I know a lot of our affiliates are excited about this. They'll be able to take a stack to conferences to just get that, spread their affiliate link a little bit more. And then the last slide, please, Mike, is that Groove, single issues of Groove will be $49 a month, and the annual subscription will be $497 a year. So now I want to, we can just kill the slides and go right to camera because I'm going to flip through this and show people what Groove is like. So you get Groove magazine, and I want to just, here, I'll sit back a little bit so you guys can take a look at what Groove magazine looks like. It is an actual magazine done by people who work on magazines. This is no internet marketing newsletter. This is a beautiful full color magazine with great articles, beautiful graphics. There's a map, Groove Haven. It's all set in this fictional world of Groove Haven. There are articles, there's content, and there are, let me find it right here. Here's an article on 7 ways to make your sites mobile friendly. You can even advertise in Groove magazine. The physical version of Groove magazine will only go to subscribers, but after a month or so after it's published, we are giving the PDF version of Groove magazine to all Groove users. It will just get added into Groove Digital Academy. It'll happen a couple of months after the original is published, and it won't contain all of the content that's in the magazine. It's a shorter version, but that PDF, which will include all the advertising, will be available to all 350,000 Groove members and counting. So that's an exciting opportunity for you. There's a beautiful article about Joe Jablonski and using affiliate tools and resources. So here is, I'm so excited to show this page to you. Super, super excited. Drum roll, please, for the amazing Angie Norris. Doesn't she look fantastic? Our illustrator did a great job of Angie, and issue 0 features just a whole article about Angie and her system and process. We are so proud of her and happy to give her a couple of pages here in the magazine. Here is a article on landing pages. So you can see there's a lot going on inside Groove magazine, including a fantastic coming soon to let you know about the rest of the magazine and our back cover. But like they say, that's not all you get when you get Groove magazine. Here are some of my favorite things that you also get when you subscribe to the magazine. You get trading cards. So we have cool Groove trading cards. This one is the covers. So that's going to be with issue 1. We have your Groove member membership card here with a quote on the back. So there's your Groove member membership card. We've got Groovezilla gets his own trading card with a little information on the back about Groovezilla. And because she's super awesome, Angie Norris trading card comes with issue 0 with some information about Angie Norris, our very first Groove ambassador. So you get the trading cards that come with Groove. You also get, so one of my success principles is checklists. I love checklists. I have a daily checklist. I literally take this checklist every single day. It says be a unicorn in a field of horses, in case you're wondering. Literally take this checklist every day and cross it off. And then I use a dry erase marker. It's laminated. I use a dry erase marker so I can just cross it off, and then at the end of the night, I erase it, and then I put this with the dry erase marker where I see it in the morning. It is a powerful success principle. I use it every day. I use similar things, these checklists, all the time in business as well, which is why it was really important to me to include a laminated checklist in every issue of Groove magazine. So here is the first one. It'll have the cover for the magazine on one side and then the checklist on the other side. This is Groovezilla's guide to making your website mobile responsive. And you'll be able to just, it will be laminated. This one is not, but you'll get it laminated. So you'll be able to just make a little check mark on here and erase it when you're done, and you'd have that checklist for later. But at the end of the year, you'll have a small file folder with all of my checklists in it for your use. The same exact things that we use to run the marketing department, you will have in your hands by the end of the year. So I'm super, super excited by those bonuses that come with every issue. Also, with an annual subscription, you will get one more thing, which is a very nice, I don't have a demonstration to show you, but it is a very nice holder that will fit all of the year's issues into one holder so you can keep it on your shelves and it will look fantastic all the time. So that's Groove Magazine. I am so excited to share it with you. I hope that you decide to subscribe, and I think you will after you hear what Mike is about to share.
Okay, that was very exciting. All right, so Donna, I think yeah, I can't be on and show my screens at the same time, so I'm gonna have to be doing this and that as we go. So I want to ask everybody, are you able to see more of the screen if Donna pauses her camera, or it doesn't matter? I'm just curious. So Donna, pause your camera and tell me, and you folks put a 1 in the chat if these slides get bigger when Donna shuts her camera off, and then Donna, put your camera back on, and let's see what they say. And put a no difference if there's no difference when Donna's camera goes off.
I mean, I'm happy to leave my camera off.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of them, just so you know.
No difference. It's no difference. So Donna, your choice. You can stay on. It's some people saying a little bigger.
A couple have said a little bigger. So since a couple have said a little bigger, you got it. You don't need to look at my mug anyway.
All right. So, all right, folks. So, so that's our newsletter. Now, before I transition away from the magazine, I'm so used to calling it a newsletter from MDC Monthly Newsletter. This is actually an actual magazine printed on incredible stock, multicolor technology. We shopped around. Shout out, Donna, maybe you could say the name. I know it's Don Allen Ricow or Rico,
Yes,
and the name of his company, Printegrity.
Yeah.
Printegrity. They do this magazine at an incredible cost that makes it easy for us to bring this dream for you. Now, I know this sounds silly when I say we don't do this for us, we do this for you. I want you to know in the spirit where that comes from, where I say we do this for you. We're a company that is very, very successful. Knock on wood. Things have just gone really, really well for us this year, and we're looking, you know, to 2021 to be phenomenal, and then we have a 5-year plan, and Salesforce is a $21 billion a year company. In 2015, they were $4 billion a year company. They weren't even a $1 billion company in 2009. So we understand that the growth of where the industry can go with a CRM, and for us to take resources and efforts out to put all of this content into trading cards and everything like that, we're doing it for all of us, right? It's not necessarily something, and I don't want to sound in any way, obtuse about, money and the fact that we've got success. If you hear us say something like it might bring in an additional $50,000 a month for us, that is a lot of money. Any way you look at it, $50,000 a month. That is a ton of money. But we do that in the first 12 hours of any given day in the company. We do that 50,000. So logically, you would say, is it worth putting that time and effort into something that is bringing in a percentage of profits? We do this because we want to build something exciting for you. We want you to participate in it. There's a cost in it. We're going to make this cost ridiculously crazy for you, as you're going to see, and we're gonna on top of that just really make you very, very happy today. Now, having said that, this is something that we want you to have in your hands. I have a collection of all 3.5 years of every issue of MDC Monthly. It's something I'm very, very proud of. It's going to be framed on every wall in our new studio. I was going to wanted to show you that today on a screen share of my desktop, but as you know, that's not working. So I'll be posting that in the Facebook group today after some sneak previews of the studio and how it's coming. And then today there's a real build out going on today. So more pictures coming next week. And we're going to be talking about how the studio fits in with what we're going to be talking about today. So that's the transition of the Groove Easy in the magazine. We are really proud of that. We're going to tell you how to get access to that in just a minute. Remember, it's going to be sold to everybody for $49.99 $95 a month, plus shipping and handling in the US and additional more in international. But stay tuned, because what we have coming up next is even better. So now I can't stay on screen and share my screen at the same time. So I'm gonna hit this little button over here. This is me showing off right now that I have a little switcher. I didn't really have to go to this. I'm just playing. So let's, Donna's laughing because she knows it's true. Let's go over to my slides. All right, so one thing is a little mini 3-minute State of the Groovian in between this and the Fast Start program that we have coming for you. GrooveFunnels.com, or as you know us as a company, GrooveFunnels, like there's ClickFunnels, is going away. Now, before you all go crazy, what does this mean? GrooveFunnels is going away. We are going to rebrand our company. Whoa, what do you mean? I love this name, GrooveFunnels. Don't worry. That, I think you're going to like it. I want every single person. We're going to take a survey, and from 1 to 100, when I say go, put it in the chat. I want to know how good you feel about this. We are changing the name of the company from GrooveFunnels, to get ready, to Groove. That is going to be the new name of the company in 2021. Now, hold up before you put in there. I want to tell you how it's going to be represented, and I want to know your idea about it. We feel that going after ClickFunnels for the first year was the right thing to do, because they were the 800-pound gorilla. Now that we're closing in, in a few months on 500,000 users, going to be 1 million users next year, and we see that the pinnacle that they reached was a $100 million company. We want to be $1 billion company. Easier said than done. We may never get past 50 million, but we have to set our goals, and we have to know how we want to achieve that. And in order to do that, we feel that GrooveFunnels means, out of all the different apps that we are a landing page and marketing funnel builder. And that's what ClickFunnels is. So we want to go to the name Groove, and we want to change from being GrooveFunnels to Groove. When people say, what is Groove? We want you and everybody to know, it's going to start today. This is our announcement, that Groove is a CRM, just like Salesforce, a $20 billion a year company. What is a CRM? What does those initials stand for? What's the acronym? Customer Relationship Management Software. We're in the business of not creating funnels. Let ClickFunnels be known for funnels. And then after you can make a landing page and an opt-in page that goes to an upsell page, to a downsell page, that is not a business. Can I get an amen, right? Being able to create a funnel is not a business. And GrooveFunnels would not be a business under that name, not allow you to be a business. That's ClickFunnels. You want to have a landing page and marketing funnel builder? Well, great, we have that too. That app is called GrooveFunnels. And then there's ClickFunnels. But with ClickFunnels, you still have to get ActiveCampaign or MailChimp or Keep and Fusionsoft and Kajabi and all these other things to make it work. It is not good for us to be known as GrooveFunnels. It was for the first year for people to go, huh, a ClickFunnels competitor, huh? But you know what? It served us for the 375,000 people that listened. But you know who didn't listen? A lot of ClickFunnels people, because they said, yeah, GrooveFunnels, like Builderall, like DropFunnels, like Demio, like this. There's been 100 competitors to ClickFunnels. Why should I even look? And you know what? They never looked. And here's the next problem. The fact that it's free, you go to GrooveFunnels, nobody knows what this software is about. Until you actually use GrooveSell, you don't know that we have these new bumps, not just order bumps, but this new hybrid bump that we're not going to get into here. We're going to be talking about that, in the Facebook group and future webinars, but you don't know that we have automation. Nobody knows anything about this company. Even when they sign up for free, they come in, oh, maybe I'll build a page, get on a webinar. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing the name of the company to just Groove. Now, we have a domain that I'm going to talk about in a minute, but basically, we have a domain called groove.cm. It's GROOVE.cm. It's like .com without the O. And since most people will be finding us through reviews and your affiliate links and SEO and things like that, and somebody types in Groove CRM, they're going to come up to that website. So we're going to be known as just Groove. Everything from now on, when you talk to people, what do you use? Instead of GrooveFunnels, it will be I use Groove. It's a fantastic CRM. Does it have like anything like ClickFunnels? Yeah, there's actually GrooveFunnels. But on top of that, it has Groove pages to let you do your brand website. There's Groove Mail, there's this and that. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking every one of our 18 apps that we own a .com or a .net for, and we're going to be building out a full web page. So Groove is going to change to what GrooveFunnels is right now. GrooveFunnels.com is going to be a long sales page like ClickFunnels that shows every single feature about building a funnel. Groove Pages is going to be a long page with blocks going left and right, more like Wix and Squarespace, kind of like what GrooveKart is now, but the new one's going live in 2 weeks as well. We're going to have a new page for Groove Pages. We'll take you 10 minutes to scroll down. You'll see every feature before you sign up, and you can sign up for free. We're going to do the same thing for Groove Mail. It'll be a long page, tell you 10 minutes. Everybody is going to know every single thing about Groove Mail, Groove Member, Groove Video, Groove Sell, Groove Affiliate, our marketplace, Groove Funnels, Groove Pages, Groove Webinars, live, automated. There will be a .com to all of those represented under one brand just called Groove. Groove Funnels, well, that's if you want to know how does this particular app compare to ClickFunnels. Groove Mail, well, that's going to be a page to tell you how we compare to ActiveCampaign and Infusionsoft and things like that. So we're actually going to have one site called Groove at GrooveCM, groove.cm. It's like groove.com, but without the O. And then there's going to be a drop down of 18 different apps letting you know more information about all of those apps. But at Groove, that's where people are going to be redirected to with your affiliate links to just sign up for free on a short page. Because the more copy we put, the less people sign up. So we're still going to have the, hey, it's free, but we're going to have a .com that lets everybody know everything about it. On top of that, when we have our new studio, we're going to be creating an Apple-style keynote, not like a demo version where, let me log in and show you the software. It's going to be more of a keynote version that's going to last for no less than 20 minutes and up to 40 minutes for every single app. So when you go to Groove Mail, you're going to see the site, and there's going to be a little button that says watch the keynote. When you click that, it's going to be me and the partner saying, hey, today we want to talk to you about Groove Mail, which is part of the Groove CRM. And Groove Mail, and then we're going to walk through a keynote presentation, letting them know everything that it can do. And each site is going to have a 2 or 3 minute little, what I call the drumbeat trailer, where it can do this, and sliding things. It does this, drag and drop, and blah, blah, blah. So there'll be a synopsis, 2.5 minute drumbeat trailer, and then a 40-minute keynote where they could learn everything. Then the page can tell them more about it as well. So now I'm going to type in, do me a favor, 0, you hate this idea. What are you doing? You're absolutely nuts. Leave it GrooveFunnels. Or you like the idea that the brand is now going to be called Groove, and we're going to be known as a CRM, and GrooveFunnels is just going to be just another app like Groove Mail and Groove Pages. And if you love the idea, put anywhere from 100 being it's the best idea you think that we can do for the brand. Go now. Let's see what you guys are saying.
We've had some amazing comments while you've been talking, Mike. There are quite a few people that have basically said, well, it's about time. I just call it Groove anyway.
Yeah, all right. That's it. And you can see even our merchandise is all based on Groove. You know, let Russell be known and his company. They did a great job with ClickFunnels, and that's all they are. And they're a funnel builder. But for us to call ourselves GrooveFunnels, it's really pigeon-toeing. It's making it more difficult for you. When people say, what do you use? We want you to say, I use Groove. It's a CRM. Well, does it do, oh, not only does it do that, it does funnels better than ClickFunnels, but it also does websites and pages and blogs and webinars and stuff. So Donna, go ahead. You've got some stuff in the comments. They love it. This is absolutely amazing what they're typing in here.
So much love about this. You know, people saying, I've always thought, Dean, I always thought from the beginning it must be called Groove without the funnels. This really will help people understand Groove more. I like that, Stephen, I like that CRM, it explains the Swiss Army knife aspect of the software really well. Really smart brand. GrooveFunnels is way more than the name suggests. So 2 thumbs way up. Groove is going to take over the world.
Absolutely. It's a lot harder to sell for people who have ClickFunnels, right? Because they think, well, I already have a funnel builder. Why do I don't even need to listen to you. Well, no, if we just say Groove, it's CRM. Oh, does it integrate with ClickFunnels? Well, I got one better for you, right? You see the reframing? And somebody, Jason Meyer says, I thought it was Groove Digital. Folks, Groove Digital is the overall LLC. That's where we pay our staff. That's where we have our health insurance. That's where we can do things that are not related to software like Groove Pay or merchant processing. It's the parent company. It's like Alphabet to Google, right? You know, in that sense. So Groove is everything that when you come in to log in to use the software. And that means when you log in, it may no longer be GrooveFunnels. We may just have you logging into either Groove or app.groove.cm, or it might even be Groove Apps. We might go back to that. So GrooveFunnels served us well because we needed to compete with the 800-pound gorilla. So now that is that. That's the rebranding of the company. Now in there, let me come back to here. You heard me talking about a new studio. I won't be able to show it to you today. I'm going to be posting some little videos in Facebook later today. We have a 4,000 square foot new studio, completely open. It looks like an empty Apple store. Somebody had said that yesterday. I said, wow, that's a great way to describe it. It looks like an empty Apple store, but bigger than an actual Apple store. Those things are probably, the showroom is probably about 2,500 to 3,000 square feet. We're a square 4,000 square feet. We're having a 25 foot by 25 foot by 25 foot by 25 foot by 8 foot cube truss cage. A truss is basically the stuff that you can hang lights like a DJ has with the flashing lights. We're building a cube. As I said, we have this $15,000 ESPN style education desk. It looks like something right out of the CBS morning show. And we have something that I'd rather let you see first. We want to be the first to do it. We want everybody to say, how the hell are they doing that? We have something really cool that's going to be projecting behind us. And on top of that, we have some of the latest technology and cameras and switching and stuff like that. Yay. Okay, what does that mean for you? Well, what that means is what I'm about to show you now is an education course that we're going to be producing for a fast start that's going to be starting right in the first week of January for you. And we are going to be doing that. The portions that I'm going to be doing, John, Matt, and Joe Jablonski are going to be done in that new studio. It is not just an awesome, really cool podcast studio, great way to interview guests if we can get, awesome people on there, or great groove people, or one day Tony Robbins and things like that. But really more than anything, we want to be able to create an education studio. And in this education studio, it's going to be a big part of 2021 for us. My previous partner, my previous company, we used to have an expression, content at the speed of thought, and being able to go in and have a switcher that by the time we leave the studio, it's already edited and it can go live. Nobody's going to put out more content than us, period, the end, starting in January. Okay, and so now we're going to talk about that right now. So I'm going to switch to this camera here, and I'm pleased to announce the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab. And this is for you to be able to, no matter if you're never made a penny online, and you either want to be a content marketer or a digital marketer, basically selling your expertise, or an affiliate marketer, or an e-commerce marketer, or a combination of all, which is what we do, right? And so this is from a leading company. We're going to pat ourselves in the back here a little bit, but we think collectively we are some of the brightest mind and most motivated people in the world to do this. We always come up from a point of you first. Our people came to us looking for a reason. You didn't come to Groove because you wanted to get in health. You came to us because you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to have your business. It's our duty to be there for you, and we believe that comes from education as well as creating great software. And my companies have done over $150 million since I've been online. I think I personally have a lot to give you. The team has some incredible experience. We have actual entrepreneurs that are on our team, and every single one of my partners, the main partners of the company, has come from an entrepreneurial background, CEO type background. And then when the team goes down, when you see what we have to offer you here today, I cannot see how anybody would want to be an entrepreneur and not want to be part of this. Okay, it's all going to come down to the price, and that's where it's up to us to make it very, very easy for you. So please stay tuned. No matter what number you see, until you see the last slide with a call to action, I don't want you to make any judgments, because we have something very, very special for you. All right, we're going to be creating a course, and this course will later sell at our website, and there's going to be a special for you on the last slide that I want you to stick around with for today. All right, and as I said, I do believe we're all here for a reason. The universe works in different ways. I do believe that for many, many people, this is going to be the webinar that they said, wow, my life changed on here because we're about to take you all on a journey. And I want to thank all of you for being here. I just absolutely love, and all my partners that we love, this entire Groove community down to the individuals. I just went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I went to Puerto Vallarta. I went to a mastermind, and I got to tell you, every single one of those people were my peers. And embarrassingly, every single one of those people were my clients. It's very, very difficult for me to sit next to somebody at dinner, and I say, it's nice to meet you. And they go, oh, Mike, I see you every week on webinars on Facebook, and David Lemon is great, and this and that, and I love this, and John Garcia and Matt and all these different things. I'm like, oh, you're a member? Yeah, I'm trying to move my site off of Weebly. We're starting to realize how much of a family we have, and we take that seriously. So without further ado, we think that it's great, the New Year's resolutions and all these different things, that everybody's focused on the Black Friday, right? Making the money, and we're gonna do it next year. But what we wanted to really focus on for you was let you get through the holidays, let you get through, the holidays, gift giving holidays and the New Year's, put on a little weight, set your goals to take it back off. But then what is the game plan for 2021? That's what we have for you today. I should have been on camera here. I'm doing this with my hands and nobody's even seeing me. All right, so let's move on to the next slide here. All right, so this here, if I can zoom in on this, this is the Fast Start Marketing Lab, Get It Done with Groove. Now, I'm gonna bring Donna on this is a structure that when I said this is something I wanna do for our members, and I want not only me, but I want Leanne, who's our copywriter, to do a module on copywriting. Donna, I want you to do modules. I want Joe Jablonski, Matt Zeralta, John Cornetta, Simon Leung, different people in the company to come together to actually do different courses. And then Donna, you realized that there was an issue with, there are some people that are newbies, some people that are beginners, some people that are intermediate, some people that are experts, and some people that are just gangsters, and you wanted to put together something for that. So can you pop on, Donna, and unmute your microphone and kind of explain this a little bit, and let me know if we need to go back to the slides there and change to a different slide.
Well, I think that the slides coming up will help us explain that. So maybe we just go through them, and we can move around, we'll talk about it, and then we'll just go through the next slides, because they really do walk through this whole plan.
All right, so this is the next slide that we have here.
That is part of the next slide that we have here. That's weird.
I'll hit edit.
Oh, there we go. Seeing the rest.
Oh, because I zoomed in. Haha.
Yeah, there we go.
Silly me.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
So when you get started, what we have amassed is about 40, and it will probably be more by the time we're done, because we've added 2 in the last 24 hours. We have 40 training sessions for you. And what I did was talk to everyone in the company and said, we want to create a training. We want, the best of your knowledge and expertise put into this training. And then I put it all together. So there you go. I lost you for a second.
They said they couldn't see the slides. They said it froze, so I just restarted the webcam.
Perfect. All right. Glad I didn't leave. So the very first thing that you are going to get is an orientation and goal setting session with me. We'll go through the whole course curriculum and really work through where you should be. We've divided the course curriculum. I think you can go to the next slide, Mike. Divided the course curriculum into 4 different paths. So the first path is, if you're still deciding which of the profit centers that you want to focus on, if you don't know what you want to do, if you're here and you go, I already got my free account, I don't know why, but I've got my free account, that first session is for you. There's going to be training specifically designed to show you the world that is online marketing. And then we have 3 specialty tracks. One is if you want to be an affiliate marketer. Another is if you have a physical product already or an idea for a physical product. That's our e-commerce track. And then the other one is if you have a digital product or service or an idea for a digital product or service. That's our digital product track. So the very first thing you do is choose your learning path. Now you're going to get all 40 trainings. Don't worry about it. This is just our way of kind of helping you to eat that elephant one bite at a time by having some tracks and focus to focus on. So that's your first thing, is you choose which track. So let's go to the next slide. Next slide.
Donna, I'm just going to answer just one question. Peter Harrington says, I would love to see a lot of you guys and those that really know what they're doing in everything Groove actually participating in the Groove Facebook group, actually answering people's questions and comments in the Groove Facebook group. I see a lot of people looking for help and no actual participation from actual people from Groove. So first, I beg to differ there, Peter. We actually have, I think that's actually an insult to David Lemon, who that's his full-time job. That's what he does. Now, for me as a CEO, and for Donna, and for Simon Leung and John Cornetta and Matt Seralta, and for us to be, in the group, actually, for anything more than 15 minutes a day is really not the best use of our time, right? You need us building this software app and running an actual company. So what we actually do for you, Peter, and for everybody, in case you don't know, maybe you're a new member, David Lemon's doing trainings several days a week, and his job is to actually take all of the different questions that he's seeing in the group, and he does trainings, and we send everybody over to feedback.groovefunnels.com, and you ask your questions there that you want to learn training from, and it's voted on, and we actually do trainings on them 3 to 4 times a week. So Peter, maybe you're just not aware of that, but for Groove, for every single person in Groove, even though we're experts, to be putting that information, all that information in a group with 400,000 users, that's only going to be 1 million in a few months. That would be a full-time job for me as a CEO. And what we would rather do is have people like David Lemon curate that information and do webinars on it, and then we're going to focus on real actual courses, but we will never look at that Facebook group as anything other than a peer-to-peer group for other members to be helping other members, and for us to be creating actual courses and content distilling the actual needs of a user. So Donna, I'm going to go back to the next slide here for you, and I believe that would be, let's see, this one.
That looks about
Okay.
right. So
Okay.
yeah, so you can see now you're going to get your orientation session first and then move up to the top. If you don't know what you're doing, then we've got our sessions there. I'll talk a little bit about those in advance. Right after this. And then once you go through, there are the 3 tracks and trainings in each one. So we're going to dig into each one of those a little bit deeper now if you just want to go to the next slide, Mike. All right, so this is if you're still deciding. So if you're still deciding which of the profit centers that you want to focus on, we're going to get you started with a session from Simon Leung on $1 million businesses that you can start today using Groove. Now, you will notice that most of what we cover in this training is specifically not how to use Groove. That is training that you get each and every day. There are live builds from David Lemon almost every day of the week. We have hundreds of training videos available for you. There's Groove Digital Academy. There's lots of information on how to use Groove. This training is marketing training specifically. It is designed to open up your eyes to possibilities you may not have known existed and help you find a path for where you might want to start your business. So we start naturally with Simon, who's been an internet marketer for as long as I have almost, and he is going to go over all the different businesses that you can build with Groove. Then the next session is John Garcia. John runs our GrooveKart training. He's the head of our support department. He's been a marketer for a long time. He's going to talk about the world of PLR, private label rights, and ebooks, people who have created content already for you, and all you have to do is license the content and put your name on it and make some edits. It is a wonderful world. It's the fastest way to get up and running with your own product to be able to sell online. Leanne Ray's our copywriter. This woman is a frickin' genius. We absolutely adore Leanne. She is going to help you learn how to just write. People will gravitate to you because of your voice. In fact, I want to get on camera to say this because I want you to see the sincerity in my face. Like, people want to hear your voice. That's why there is always room for someone else to come into the market, because you bring a unique perspective that only you can bring. And Leanna's going to help you pull that perspective out just by writing. There is no way that you can avoid writing as a business owner
I lost
online.
audio. Is that me?
I hear me, so I don't know, but I hear you, Mike.
Folks, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear Donna and it's
I
just
can,
me.
I can hear both of you. I can
Okay.
hear both of you. You're still good.
All right, I'll just keep going then, Mike. Anyway, that's Leanne. She's going to teach you how to get started with writing. Writing is a key skill. You're going to use it all the time in your business. So the next one over is David Congreve. If, Mike, if you can, I guess he can't hear me to know to move the slide.
Okay, I'm going to go to my speakers. My AirPods are no longer working, so I'll just use my speakers from here on out so we don't have a disaster here.
That's
Donna,
fantastic.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. I just
Okay, I
asked you to
want
move the slide and then realized you couldn't hear my cues anymore. So
yeah, that would have been horrible. You would have been like, all right, so
holding up signs.
I want to talk about Leanne Reyes. She's a phenomenal copywriter, very, very hard to find. We really appreciate having her on the team, but more importantly, what Donna was saying about writing, it's about actually, copywriting, writing copy that actually sells. And this course, and I'm gonna ask Leanne if she'll do a bonus session with me, because she already has her stuff, and I wanna let her do her thing. But we might even, what we're gonna show you may not even include a bonus session with me. I absolutely love copywriting clinics. Copywriting is more about influence, all right? We call it copywriting, but it's really about how do you make an offer that sells, and how does that apply when it's a video sales letter? How does it apply when it's a webinar? How does it apply when a landing page? You always have to ask, what is the goal? Are we looking to generate leads? Are we looking to build a brand? Are we looking to make money? Is this a windfall capital? Do we want continuity? All of those things are going to go into the way that an offer is crafted. There's a lot more to simply copywriting and using the tricks of a paragraph to things that are actually known as what is the hook, what is the frame, what is the offer, what is the positioning, all of these things that are very, very difficult to, if we were to get 10 different people to say what is a hook, you're going to get 10 different answers, right? But they're all correct. So our goal is to try to distill all of this information for you. And because if you have GrooveFunnels but you don't understand how to communicate with people, then what difference does it make if you don't know how to write a good email subject line to get people to open your emails, or if you can't write a compelling email? How is an email? What is the goal of an email? How do you write it? What should it look like? Is it short copy or long copy? What is the technology that's harming us against long copy? All of this stuff we're going to be going over. I'm really excited about that.
Me too. So we have David Congreve showing you how to create just a six-figure business by freelancing. So if you're a writer, or if you're an artist, or if you're a graphic designer, if you're building Groove pages templates, you want to pay attention to David Congreve, who will teach you how to use those skills to create a freelancer business. Many of you, this is your fastest and easiest path to financial freedom.
Even content writing.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, and David, of course, is like a little Groovezilla.
Oh, Groovezilla, get out of the way. He's such a little for that kid. Okay.
We have our amazing Frank Salinas, who is going to show you how to mine for niches and products in e-commerce. So if you think that you might be interested in physical products or e-commerce, then definitely be on Frank's session. He's going to show you kind of the whole world of what's available in e-commerce. So if you're just getting decided and you go through these, then it's time to pick whether you want to be an affiliate marketer, a digital marketer, or e-commerce. And like I said before, you do get all of these tracks. Don't worry about it. You get all this training. You can take it all. This is just to help you focus a little bit more. This is my suggested path for you when it comes to the training. So in our affiliate marketing training, we've got how to find affiliate products to promote with Frank Salinas. He's going to show you outside of Groove. Of course, we have Groove to promote, and of course, we have the Groove Marketplace that allows you to promote other products in Groove. We're going to show you that, as well as other marketplaces where you can find products to promote to your list. So
and we're also going to be talking about, once you find those products, how do marketers market those products successfully, easily and successfully? What is the blueprint and the template for selling other people's products. And to be quite frank with you, it's like a trifecta thing. It's ranking in Google, doing some YouTube reviews, and then writing a review site for these products and getting them ranked. And one of our top affiliates that we pay $8,000 every single week to is doing that with this particular method. So on to the next one here.
So John Garcia, no, this is wrong. I'm sorry. The slide is supposed to be Simon Leung. Simon Leung is going to share the top ways to promote anything as a new affiliate. So we'll first learn from Frank, which is how to find products to promote, and then we'll learn from Simon about ways to then promote those products. So that's Simon, not John. Then our own JV manager, the amazing and incredible Joe Jablonski, is going to share the do's and don'ts of being a great affiliate. This is the thing that we wish all of our affiliates would attend, but also just how to get the attention of the people that you're promoting by being a good affiliate. So affiliates like Angie Norris and Martin Bodeker and Tim Verdeau, all the people that are being featured in Groove Magazine are great affiliates, and they're great for a reason. That's what you're going to learn when you're in this session with Joe.
Yeah, and then remember, folks, a lot of these things is we're sharing the premise as well as the what that means is, and so that means you'll be able to at the end of this. So one of these things that I want to talk about here is that what you see here, Joe, it's saying the do's and don'ts of being a great affiliate. It's not just for Groove, it's how to be a successful affiliate marketer. And many of these things are going to be done in 1, 2, or 3 module courses. So when we're talking about these are all separate modules that you're going to be getting a calendar when to attend. And obviously, if you can't make it, we're going to show you where you'll find all of this stuff. All right.
And then I wrap up the affiliate marketing tract with a in-depth look at using webinars just like this one, Groove Digital Presents, to be an affiliate marketer. So I'm gonna wrap up that specific affiliate training with taking a look at Groove Digital Presents and how we generate hundreds of thousands of dollars a year by doing Friday webinars. So we can go on the next slide. If you pick the digital product or service track, this is what your courses will be. It will start with me. We're going to do easy info product creation. Like Mike said earlier, we have this idea, content at the speed of thought. That's what this is about. This is how to get your thoughts into a product that you can sell fast, easy, and cheaply. Then Mike is going to go into his training. I don't know if you just want to take over, Mike, and talk about what you're going to talk about.
Sure. So folks, what I'm going to be doing here, I'm playing around with my switcher, a different angle. Ooh, I'm messing with Donna. No, I'm not. I'm bragging.
I love it. You look like a YouTuber now, like this.
It looks more, now I've got this here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So what we're going to be talking about here is the types of funnels that that are known in marketing, when to use them, why to use them, and how to use them. There are things, we're not going to get into it now, but there's a New York Times bestselling author funnel, and there are things that need to be done in those funnels and things you don't do in those funnels that you might in others. There are things like a tripwire funnel. What is the purpose? There's a lead generation funnel. There's a butterfly marketing funnel. There's a webinar funnel. There's a product launch funnel. There's a VSL funnel. Is it coming off of YouTube? Is it coming from Facebook? Is it coming from joint venture partners? Automated webinar funnels. And then when we get into those things, we need to know what are the price points that are going to work in those funnels the best, and what are the price points that are going to fail in those funnels. What are some of the things that you may do in another funnel that you cannot absolutely not do in one of these? Like, for instance, it's very good to have an upsell in many cases. Sometimes you're going to do that before a live webinar. I would strongly recommend it against it in an automated webinar. Why? We're going to talk about those things. Upsells are really great to happen. They're technically tripwires, but you don't want to do that during a product launch in video 1, video 2, and video 3. So we're going to be talking about all of this. I'm very excited about this. This is something I've never taught before. And this came to me, this whole Fast Start 2021 guide came because we did a Q&A and somebody had asked me specifically this question on our last State of the Groovian. And somebody said, Mike, I wish you would do more of this. And Donna and I got on a phone call and we strategized not only this, it started with me, and then it was like, let's get everybody on the team involved and create this Fast Start program for 2021. So that's just one of the modules of the 6 that I'm going to be training, just one. And when I say modules, actually it's a mini course with several modules that you're going to learn on this one. So moving on.
There we go. And then we have Leanne again talking about all the copy you need for your first funnel. So the first section will be Mike talking about all the different types of funnels, and then you'll go right into Leanne talking about the copy needed for those. And then we're back to Mike again for the next 2 sessions on conversion strategy, landing pages, sales pages, upsells, downsells, cross sells. I'm telling you,
Yeah, so
no one knows sales better than Mike. This is why Mike and I make a perfect team. I'm a great marketer. Mike's a great salesman. So that's why he's teaching these courses.
So this says landing page strategies and conversions. Folks, if you notice, they're still there, those little coughs. I just have my little cough button. You don't hear me when I'm pressing that button. So, so next, yeah, these landing page and sales and strategy conversions. Again, something that I've never, ever taught. This is a new world that we live in. The original days of direct response dealt with the types of fonts that you would use in a letter. They would actually do direct response letters to people. Back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, people like Gary Halbert and Dan Kennedy would do direct response advertising on radio. They would do it through sometimes television, but mostly through the mail and through classified ads or full page ads in magazines. And in those magazines, that's where they used to use things like send a self-addressed stamped envelope, or there would be a dash with a little scissor saying cut this out and return it. That's now changed. The new world is landing pages, and it starts obviously with good designs and templates that we provide you. But once that's done, what actually goes into the headline? Like when you see in a template, it tells you to put a headline and a subheadline. There is an actual thing that you're supposed to do with your headline and your subheadline and how they're supposed to connect together. They're not simply Mad Libs, put in a good headline, put in a good subheadline. They need to work to get together. Next, down to where do countdown timers go? What should countdown timers say? When should they be on a page? Never with more than 3 days left to go. I'll give you a little hint about those things now. Do you put things like expires at a date, or do you say at midnight tonight or tonight at midnight? That's been split tested. I know the information to that. We're going to be sharing all of those different things. Colors, fonts, bold, when to use bullets, layouts of a landing page. Again, this is something I've never shared before. This is going to be exclusive to this course. It will be locked behind a paywall, which you're going to learn about. We're going to make you very happy in just a little while. And this is something I'm going to go deep into my mind and actually, as you know, as they say in cooking, deconstruct, right? I'm going to literally deconstruct these things that I might have an unconscious competence with, and I'm actually going to codify them and put this into mind maps, and then teach you on these mind maps on how these things should be done. I haven't done trainings like this since before 2016 with the courses that I used to do with my ex-partner. I actually absolutely love doing this. He and I had a very, very good knack for doing these types of things. And when I get involved in this type of stuff, I really do believe that this is the stuff that makes me shine as a marketer. I don't know social media all that well. I don't have a TikTok account. There's other people that can teach you that stuff better than me. When people need an offer to convert or their offer is failing, they call one person in this industry, and that's me, and I can help them get to the offer, the hook, the frame, how to present it, everything. And I'm going to be teaching you in this how it applies on the page. Now, next, as you see here, moving from landing page sales and marketing strategies to upsells, downsells, cross sells, bumps, and hybrids. Well, I'm one of the the founders. I certainly didn't invent it. Trust me when I tell you. But I'm one of the founders of a group of people that basically made upsells what they are today. We literally wrote the book. Anik Singhal and myself released a product in 2009 called Launch Tree. In just under 7 days, we sold almost 8,000 units of that course called Launch Tree. We wrote the book. Every single template that you see in ClickFunnels, where there's a stop sign and a progress bar, the font of the no thanks link, these are things that Anik and I brought to the world. Now, I don't want to tell you that any of that stuff I invented. I was pioneering this stuff through Butterfly Marketing. There are forums. We had masterminds. I learned from different people. We were all boats rising with the tide at that time. I was the person that took all of that stuff in 2009 and I codified it. What we do in upsells and downsells, what is an upsell compared to a downsell? What's an upsell compared to a bump? When is a bump used? What are the price points? What is the most effective copy? When do you realize you don't need this in a bump? It won't be effective. You need to put it into an upsell. What type of copy is used in an upsell? How long should your videos be? Should you have video on an upsell? What goes on the top of the page? Your progress bar, the exact text, where the no thanks text comes in. Do you delay add to cart buttons? I'm going to give you the blueprint. These are the reasons why offers either succeed or they fail. And failing offers are failing businesses. They fail at Facebook advertising. They fail at Facebook pay-per-click. They fail at social media. They fail at YouTube advertising. And your joint ventures will mail for you once, and the word will get out that your offers don't convert, and it's going to be much more difficult to get people around the second time. And if it happens, but you'll have a good winning offer and you can get to people. But how do you get a good winning offer? You need to learn these things. You're going to be there live with me. I'm going to be answering all your questions at the end of it if you have any questions. And if not, you're not live, you're going to be able to watch this on demand for forever. We're going to archive this for all of you members. Again, this is something I'm very, very excited about. I used to teach this stuff in Butterfly Marketing. I used to teach it in Launch Tree. Times have changed. It's been 11 years. Things have now changed. I'm going to update this and make this extremely modern and to work with GrooveFunnels with some of our exclusive technology, like our double order bumps, and now something that we just released 2 days ago. We're the first people to use it. It's called a hybrid bump. It's a post-sell bump. This is not an education webinar today. We will be teaching that to everybody because it's a feature of Groove, but I'm going to be teaching the strategy behind this in there. So now we're going to get back to this right here. That's me. Upsells, downsells, cross-sells, bumps, and hybrids, and everything you need to know about it. And Donna, we can talk now about, you know what, I'll just keep going. I'm going to take over this portion right here, and then we'll go back to David. So this one that you're seeing right here, it says Viral Marketing, Butterfly Marketing Mini Course. Here's the thing. You could go out and buy the old Butterfly, get the old Butterfly Marketing manuscript. I suggest you do it. Google Butterfly Marketing, the Butterfly Marketing manuscript PDF. I think it'll show right up at one of those sites. It's been up there. It used to sell for $97. You can get that and read it. I'm going to be updating a new book on that next year. But for this Fast Start course, we can now do Butterfly Marketing in GrooveFunnels. And it's complex to do. It's a whole strategy. I'm going to be teaching the Butterfly Marketing for GrooveFunnels here. A little bit of a spoiler here. It cannot work with any other software. There's no software platform in the world that can do the Butterfly Marketing strategies. And it is what is responsible for us being a $50 million a year company from April 7th to now, by getting 90% of our leads traffic coming from referrals from the users that just signed up. It's a viral marketing, Butterfly Marketing strategy. It's going to be exclusive in this course with this mini course here. Now, Donna, we can talk about GrooveZilla again. Is taking over the screen. GrooveZilla, please, if we can go back to David here.
He's so proud of his website design that he wanted to show it off.
Or she, we don't know.
We don't know. GrooveZilla is gender neutral.
Yeah.
And you're going to be proud of your website design too when you attend a session with David Fernandez. David Fernandez is the only person inside our company who is authorized to do our sales pages. That's how awesome he is. He's going to do a session on how to use a service called Sketch to help you design your websites and funnels. And remember when I said we just added 2 more courses to this? There's going to be another one in here from Debarshi Sakar in our team as well. Debarshi is going to teach you how to create beautiful templates for multi-page websites. Now, remember when I said at the beginning that this is not a course on how to use Groove, this is a course on marketing? Both of these guys are teaching lessons about design, but they're going to show you using Groove because, of course, why not, right? So those are kind of the some of our sessions on how to actually create the high converting pages will be very specific to Groove. So this is just the digital marketing tract of our training. And on the next page, we're going to go into our 2 more down, Mike. Yeah, now we're going to talk about our physical e-commerce product. So if you have a physical product or an idea for a physical product, you want to go for our e-commerce training. So we have, kicking that off, Mr. John Cornetta, one of our original co-founders, owners of the company, and this guy is a genius when it comes to selling physical products. Everything I know about e-commerce, I learned from John Cornetta, and you're going to be happy that you do too. He's just been in this industry for years and years and years, and he knows ninja tricks to making millions in e-commerce.
John stores, Donna, used to do $350,000 a month with Shopify, and sometimes up to $50,000 a day.
It's just amazing, truly amazing. So super excited to learn from him. John Garcia, sorry I misspelled it on this, John. John Garcia is going to talk about branding your e-commerce store, how to create the idea for what you want to sell in e-commerce and what niche is appropriate and how to do the branding for your store. And then we're going to go into our other co-founder, Matt Zeralta, also a genius in e-commerce. He's going to teach you a number of these classes, specifically focused on conversion. So he's going to talk about, in this particular session, how to build a powerful landing page and a product page that will increase your conversion. So
Matt's training is going to be more meta, like mine. It's going to be, now that you have this stuff up and you've got your branding for your store and your e-commerce and everything. Now, how do you do those marketing style, high converting landing pages that, you know, real experts of e-commerce do? That's a passion of Matt's. He's very good at it. He's going to be teaching you that.
And then John Garcia is going to basically give you a fast track to getting your store up and running. So this is one of those sessions that will be very specific to GrooveKart, because if you're on this training, we know that you want to use GrooveKart for your e-commerce products. So he's going to teach you how. Then we're going to go to, there's been a change here. It's actually Damien, not Debarshi, who's going to be covering beautiful high converting designs for GrooveKart. So he'll teach you inside GrooveKart how to make amazing designs for your store. And then,
but Donna, you did say before Debarshi. So from what I gather, they're both doing a training. 2 of our best designers from Groove that do our Groove templates. Debarshi does do the course that you mentioned a few minutes ago, the little mini training. And this, we just switched the image and the name, and that would be Damien, one of our premier designers, who's going to teach you how to do high converting designs for e-commerce.
That's right. I just got the person swapped here in the plan. So yeah, it will be Debarshi is teaching Groove funnels and Damien's going to teach GrooveKart. So, and then the next session after that will be 2 more from Matt Zeralta. He's going to talk about how to increase your average cart value, and then how to build a checkout experience to increase both your checkout conversions and the average order value for everyone that visits your store. So I'm super, super excited about this e-commerce track. And I think that's the last one on the e-commerce list, right, Mike? Or is there another one over on the right? Yeah.
No, that is it. And everybody can see up in the top right corner there, they can start guessing when this webinar is going to end, because my battery's dying on this thing. And when it goes, we're done. So we're at 23%. I'm just kidding, folks. We're going to be fine. We'll get this done because we're wrapping up right now. There's just a few more slides. to go on what you're going to get. And then we're going to tell you how you can get it. So let's move on to slide 11 here. GrooveZilla, stealing the show again. Donna, you want to talk about this?
Right. So after you go through your tract, whether you want to be an affiliate marketer, digital marketer, e-commerce, or all of them, we have sessions for traffic, because once you've got your system in place, all you need to do is add traffic. We have not done a traffic training in Groove yet. These are our first traffic training, so I'm super, super excited. And we have so many of them, there are actually two paths. There's a path of paid and free traffic sources, and there's also a path specifically designed for video traffic sources. If you love video, you're going to love these presentations. You can just go to the next slide, Mike. I'll try to be a little bit faster since your battery's running out. So here are our paid and free traffic source topics. We have John Cornetta on list building. We all know your money is in your relationship with your list. So he's going to teach you how to build it and how to maintain it the right way. Then
and why John is the person to teach you that. John was the leader in the solo ad community. He's the one that pushed us to create groovesolos.com, Groove, S-O-L-O-S, groovesolos.com. We don't talk about it too much, but it's a way to actually build your list and get traffic. We use it every single day. We're spending about $500 a day on solo ad traffic. That makes us about $1,000 a day. So if you want to learn how you want somebody to send email to what your offers, you want to make sure you watch this, because this is about building your list at no cost and then being able to make money with that list after that. So you don't want to miss that one.
And then we go right into on-page SEO from Simon Leung, who's going to talk about all the things that you can do on your Groove pages to improve your SEO. So super excited about that. Then Facebook advertising with John Cornetta. He's going to teach you the basics of getting up and running with Facebook ads so that you don't lose your shirt, which is super, super important. Frank,
I want to talk on this as well. This isn't a promise. There's going to be a few of these that we're not going to put in there. It's something that we're trying. We're going. I'm not going to give you the name of our agency. It's very secret for us. But we're going to see if we can get them to do a special session for you. And there we're going to allow them to plug themselves. So Donna, we'll reach out to them and see if we can get them to do a special add-on with the Facebook ad traffic. These are the people that we spend up to $25,000 a day. Not currently right now. Very difficult in December for us to keep our ad spend anywhere near that, especially with the election the month before that. But when we were in our Groove, we were spending that much money. And these are the types of agencies that help us do this. So we're going to see if we can get them to add a supplement Facebook training course module in there for you. And just a side note on that, again, something I'm not going to put on the order page or anything, and something I'm going to talk to Donna about, but I've already received a couple of text messages while we were on the call. Some of our friends in the industry are saying that they would like to do a free presentation, kind of like how Travis was so willing to do training for us with Chatmatic. You know, we have some people maybe like Travis and other people that might want to add some bonus content. So that's something that I'm not going to make as a promise to you, but I'm letting you know that they are reaching out to us as we speak. And we also want to make this easy for you to consume. But if we feel that there is something that somebody could add that we couldn't, we'll put it in there for you. So we'll let you know, and that would certainly be an unadvertised bonus you'll get later. All right. Next.
Okay, we've got getting traffic from Instagram by the incredible Frank Salinas again. So these are just all different strategies. Do you have to do them all? No, you watch a few of these presentations, you find the ones that make sense to you, that inspire you. After Frank Salinas, we've got the amazing Joe Jablonski again on how to attract and connect with affiliate partners. So this is how to find affiliates to promote your own product. Super, super important. That is the highest and best use of an affiliate marketer's time, finding brand new affiliates. So Joe's going to teach you how to do that.
Yeah, and on this one, folks, this is Joe's job. This is what he does for this company. Joe is our JV relations partner. So there's nobody better in the business. That's a fact. He's been doing this for 14 years. There's nobody that can claim that they've been working for the same company for 14 years. And being that, we know some pretty legendary people in the industry, so does Joe, and then they know to come to him. And so he's had to establish relationships. He knows how to contact people when you do it on the phone, when you do it on Skype, when you do it on Messenger, email, what to say, how to get them on the hook. When you get them on a phone, what do you say? What do they want to know? And what types of information do they want you to make their life easy about? So he's going to be talking about how he built a relationship with the leading people in the industry and how you can too.
Fantastic. I'm so excited. I have found, Mike, and I know a couple of our team members have said the same thing. We're so excited to watch each other's presentations. So I
So
know
true.
that you must be, as you're sitting here listening to all this, super, super excited. I can't wait to learn from Joe how to attract affiliate partners. Things that I already know. When it's an expert that's doing it each and every day, you better believe Joe knows better how to attract affiliate partners than I do. So I'll be hanging on to every word of every one of these sessions. I'm super, super excited. For instance, can't wait to hear from Matt Zarato on how to recover shopping cart abandoned sales. He is a master at this. He does not let someone who is interested in your product walk out the door without giving them every possible chance to buy your product. So you're going to learn how to recover those sales from Matt. Super excited.
For
And,
both GrooveKart and
and
GrooveSell. The
yep,
technology exists in both the digital
exactly.
marketing and the e-commerce platform. We use it in our business. We're going to show you not only how we do that, but Matt told me that he's also going to show you how we handle and automate, and with real live people that make phone calls, and what are the scripts that we use for our credit card failure on recurring billing. So we're going to be talking about that, how we do that with our technology, and the exact scripts that we use to do that as well.
And then last but not least in this Just Add Traffic series is the incredible, beautiful Deb Cole, who is going to cover social media marketing, best practices to use for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, et al., as well as some tools and tips and strategies to make your social media marketing as easy as possible. So let's go on to the next slide, because that's our traffic that's not related to videos, but we also have an entire series on video traffic. So if you love using video, you want to tune into these 5 sessions. We've got video marketing profits with Deb Cole. So she's going to specifically talk about how to create and use video to make money. So overall video profits with Deb. She's going to talk about all sorts of things, lighting and branding and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And should you have a bumper, and should you have a, should you do a cold open, which is content before the intro and then the intro, or is it best you just dive in? She's going to answer all of those questions in her video marketing profits class. And then we have our next video marketing training with the amazing Mike Filsaime.
Look at that handsome guy. Of course we use those pictures, because I always look better in picture than I look in person. So we're going to keep that on. That's a good looking picture of me there. So I'm leaving Deb on next to this with me because she's beautiful and she makes me look good. No, because Deb is really good at live streaming. So what you can see here, it says how to maximize live streaming. So GrooveStream is coming in the first quarter of 2021. And we want to prep you on what is the difference between a live stream, a webinar, and an automated webinar, and even an automated live stream. But more importantly here, how to maximize live streaming. So we're going to cover everything there is to know about live streaming. Do you multi-stream? Do you multicast? What are the advantages of using some over the others? Why would you do this over a webinar? And how do you sell and use call to actions and engage with different technologies out there like GrooveStream, or even the other competitors out there who are very good, like BeLive and GrooveStream and StreamYard, all right? So this we think is going to be a new trend. We are going to be taking GrooveStream to a new level compared to just webinars. We think it's going to be a new thing coming to your business, as opposed to getting people to register for a webinar, to be able to, once you have some influence, just go live to a stream, make it go viral, how to tell people to share it and get people on, and why you would use that over a webinar. So you don't want to miss this, and Deb's going to help me out with that because she's an expert at this stuff.
And after that, we have, remember Simon was doing on-page SEO. He's also going to talk about video SEO. He is an expert. He was, I'm going to get it wrong, the number 8 AdWords employee at Google, something like that.
I believe he was the 32nd AdWords employee, but it could be 8. And now I'm getting it.
32 was the other number that I almost said, and I switched it to 8. So one of them is correct. And we probably just keep feeding the wrong information back and forth to each other. Anyway, he worked for Google for a long time. That's where he was working when we met him. And he has long since become an internet marketer, has an amazing business, joined the Groove team, and he is going to show you how to get the top rankings in Google and YouTube as a result of using video, and it is so much easier than you think it is. So super, super excited for Simon's session there. And then we're back to this handsome dude.
This handsome dude. Okay, as you see here on the screen, it says how to maximize webinars. What's all this talk about webinars? Why are we getting excited talking about webinars? It's not even ready inside of Groove webinars yet. It's not ready yet inside of Groove. Well, they're getting ready to be. In the first quarter, we're going to be having the streaming and the automated, and then the live is something we're going to be beta testing a little bit more. So we don't have any courses other than my old courses out there on webinars, that are 6 years old and all branded around Webinar Jam and EverWebinar and all those different things. And while we could give you that stuff for free, it's just, it's all literally showing you how to do it in Webinar Jam and EverWebinar. So what we're going to be doing here in this course that says how to maximize webinars, I'm going to redo the thing that we coined back in 2014 called the 5 laws of a successful webinar. I'm going to be redoing that. A lot of things have changed, and we will be including automated streaming and live webinars in this course. And it's going to focus on these 5 things. Number 1, how to, the law of maximum registrations, how to get the most people to register on your landing page. Number 2, it's really good if they register, but what if they only show up? So many of my friends that I do webinars with today, 18% of the people that register show up. We get about 40%. If you're probably going to be average at about 25%. Getting people to show up has to do with what goes on between here and here. On the thank you page, the email sequence, what those emails should say. It's called the indoctrination series. Then law number 3 will be the law of maximum stick rate. Once they get on the webinar, if you don't start your webinars on time and do certain different things, they're going to be like, asking questions, getting frustrated. I thought I was here for this. Is this going to be a pitch webinar? All these different things. And you have to set the frame before any of these things come to their mind and get them excited. You saw me doing some of these things earlier in. I even teased. I said, that's an open loop. Stick around to the end. We're going to blow you away. There will be a credit card, right? I set all these different expectations. Some of these things come subconsciously for me, all right? But they're all important because people need to know, what is the purpose of this webinar? What am I here for, and what am I going to get by the time the webinar is over? So if you did a good job registering people and you got them to show up, but they bounce out in 5 minutes or they don't see your offer, then it all went to waste. Speaking of the offer, law number 4, law of maximizing sales on a webinar. What happens from the transition to, so that is the end of the presentation, and today I have a special offer for you. How does that work? All right, that's called the law of maximum sales, and the 5th law of the 5 laws of a successful webinar is the law of the echo. What happens after the webinar? We are masters at this. Donna, you know this to be true. When we tell people that we triple the amount of sales in our webinar replays than we do on the live, most people think we're crazy. Most people, I'm just going to use round numbers. If somebody does $100,000 on a webinar, and that's not easy to do and most people don't, but I'm doing that only because it's an easy number for the math. If most people do $100,000 on a webinar, they will do $18,000 to $20,000 in their replay. 20%. Meaning if they did 10,000, they did $1,800 to $2,000. They kind of like put it up on a page and they just stick a video on and they mail, here's the replay. What we do is if we do $100,000, we will do an additional $300,000 in the replay for a total of $400,000. If we do 10,000, or we're going to teach you the strategy, if you do 10,000 on a webinar, you'll do an additional 30,000 with law number 5, the echo, for $40,000 on a webinar. This is stuff you don't want to miss. And then moving on over here to personality marketing with Deb Cole. Donna's going to tell us more about that.
Absolutely. Deb is going to teach you how to use video to really make your personality shine, how to be the expert, how to establish authority, how to even speak and deliver with authority and confidence. I said this before when we were talking about Leanne in her session with just writing, the importance of finding and sharing your voice. And that is what Deb is going to do from a video perspective, because everybody wants the perspective and the unique voice that you can bring to the table. And our last 3 sessions, we've shown you the different types of businesses and the things that you need to know. We've shown you, I think it's 10 different ways to get traffic to that business. And the last 3 sessions are about putting it all together. So I am going to do a session that is about my superpower is running a marketing team. It really is. I do that better than anything else I've ever done in my life. And I'm going to teach you what I use to find, to outsource, to build, to manage, to run the team. And this is from a technical thing, like whether it's a project management system, but also a philosophy. I have some very interesting philosophies on team building and management, and I'm so eager to share them with you so that you can build a powerful marketing team like ours.
And Donna, this is like you said, everybody's excited to hear something. Folks, there's no business without marketing. I mentor a couple of people and they tell me all these different things, and I keep telling them, hey, you're talking to me about 5-year goals, and like you're literally writing them down, like what's going to happen 2 months before you get there, 6 months. Like you can only drive what you can see. As a CEO, you have to remember that every part of your job always has the words marketing in cap. Without marketing, we don't have a company. Period, the end. Some people stumble across it. Maybe they get on Shark Tank and they meet Lori Grenier, who knows marketing. Donna has built the best marketing team the industry has ever seen. I'm subjective, but I know the talent that we have here. I know how we can execute, how well we were able to put this together for you in a short period of time from last week when we got off the State of the Groovian, to be able to do what we're doing right here. And this is something you don't want to miss, because you're not going to be able to do it all yourself one day. You're going to need to hire the right people or outsource or get agencies or whatever they is, but it's the processes that allow you to do this so that life can continue to become fun. The worst thing that you ever want to have is success that actually takes away from your happiness. And this is going to be something that's going to help you scale and grow, because you're going to be able to take all of this stuff that we're teaching you and then be able to inspect what you expect, because you need to know what's going on in all these different things when you actually start outsourcing some of these things. So just wanted to really push on that point there.
So once you have your team running your business for you, you're going to have customers. So we have John Garcia, our expert in customer service, going to be sharing with you the long lost art of customer service and the customer experience. You know, it's one thing to create a product and make sales. It's another thing entirely to create happy customers. And John's going to share that with you. And then finally, last but not least, we're going to wrap it all up with Joe Jablonski. Remember, he told you not only how to be a great affiliate in one session, and then how to recruit and find affiliates in another session. In his 3rd session, he is going to tell you how to manage and motivate your affiliate army, which he does each and every day here for Groove. So you'll definitely want to tune in and find out all the tricky things he's doing to motivate you. But that's not all. We are also having an incredible session of live office hours with David Lemon. There will be 8 hours a week where you can go into a private Skype room with David Lemon. It's group coaching, it's not one-on-one. So there'll be a Skype room that opens up for his office hour sessions. You can jump in there, talk to him, share screens, get help with a build. He is there to help you implement all of the learning that you're going to be getting during this training course. It's going to take somewhere between 6 and 7 weeks for us to deliver this content. So during that time, David is going to be right there holding your hand 8 hours a week in open office hours.
David,
that alone is amazing, amazing.
and David is also saying he, as we were saying about people that want to add content, and Donna, you see Alicia Little just offered she wants to add content. David said, I'd love to add bonus content. So David, we're going to see maybe when you do the office hours, if people show up and there's all the questions are answered and nobody has any additional questions, you can put some bonus content in there, but Donna will help you schedule all that stuff as well. So, all right, Donna, I think that's it. We've got 13 minutes left, as everybody can see up at the top of that iPad before I can no longer show slides. So I think that's it. Right now we're going to go into a recap and what everything is and how they can get it, right?
Absolutely. Yep. Super excited.
Okay, everybody. So here, as you see, let's move that out of the way here. Come on. That is about as big as I can make that for you. And we're going to start first with just the Groove magazine. Recap here, you see it's a beautiful printed monthly magazine for a whole year, shipped to your door, no matter where you live, even if you live in Reykjavik, Iceland, or anywhere other than the Arctic. We are going to be able to get this magazine sent to you every single month, 30-something pages. I think it's 32 pages print with all the bonus little extras and cards and collectibles and all these different things, plus issue 0. You're the first people that are going to be getting access to this. As we see here, the laminated marketing guides, the collectible cards, treasure hunts, and more. And obviously the treasure hunt is easier if you're in from the beginning. Free audiobooks and other giveaways to the Groove magazine subscribers. Now, that's going to be $49 per month, which is about, with shipping and handling for the US, is about $10. So $59 per month is what it's going to sell for. Or add another $10, so it's going to bring you up to about $69 a month annually, but not for you today. So when we average that out, that's about $708. We're doing an annual special today for $497 for an annual subscription that will rebill each additional year. We're going to talk about the discount that even rebills in additional years. So you save 30% when paid annually, over $200 in savings. But remember, I told you we're putting together something for you. So I want you to hear every single thing that we have to say. When I say, that's it, here's the URL to get it, you're going to see the special that we're doing for you. So let's move on to our next slide here. All right. So now let's talk about, whoops, terrible that this keeps happening. I don't have a way to move, well,
now you did it.
Yeah. All righty. So, all right. So we should be here, right? Okay. I'm trying to slide this thing out of the way. There we go. All right. So the 38. So what was it that you're getting in the 2021 Fast Start Training Marketing Lab? Donna, that I don't know if we put here when that actually starts. The first day of the training is when?
January 4th, the first Monday of the year.
All right, literally, we're going to come with, with our big fat bellies and our New Year's resolutions to lose that weight. Not me, because I had to start that, unfortunately, a few weeks ago. Right. I had to start my diet a few weeks ago because of some high blood pressure issues that came back again, and doing really well. But back on this, 38 live training sessions, 48 hours of open office hours, access to the members area where you'll get all of the videos on demand if you don't make it, but you'll be able to attend them live with notice. A full schedule is going to be given to you. We're going to actually do transcripts of all the trainings, cheat sheets of all the trainings. So if some of the things you want, just like a recap of them, some of the things, the way I like to consume content, we're going to actually do that for you. Many people go to Traffic and Conversion Summit and they actually take notes and they sell these things for $297. We're going to be doing that for you, as well as all the resources from the training. If we tell you to go to this website or Canva or everything, we're going to make it very easy. This is going to be a resource doc. This is this is resource intenseful on our end. What it takes for us to commit to doing this. This isn't just showing up and saying, all right, so here's what makes a good headline. Any questions, everybody? This is going to be very, very well thought out, a hero product that we're creating. And of course, you'll become a member of the exclusive Facebook group where this information is shared and released, dedicated to you starting 2021 off right. So you can just put on basically what we're calling your noise cancellation headset of everything else in this world. And you're going to start in January, and we're going to end this thing in mid-February. So we're taking you through for 6 weeks. You got to commit to some of this time, because the amount of content, we're literally talking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday trainings, 2 people a day on some of these things. It's going to be exciting. So that is a $1,997 value for just the course alone. Okay, now if we go here, obviously, you know, folks, you're not going to pay $1,997. We said we were going to do something very, very special for you today. So here's the value of this course. Okay, to get started with this course, and here's what the course is going to sell for. It's $997. We think that is an absolute steal. We're going to be making this our hero course, and we're going to update it every single year, likely, for anything, you know, that gets old, because we want to make this our fast start course. Now, for $997, again, it's a recap. You're going to get all of those trainings. I want you to consider what a strong investment this is into your future, and why this isn't something that you want to pass up on, because I want all of you to make it into this training program, because I think it's going to change your future. I want every one of you to make this, so please consider doing whatever you need to do. As our battery says, we're at 10%, which I guess is my clue to do something very, very special for you, which I promised you all. So let's look at the price of those two, right? The 2021 Fast Training Marketing Lab is $997 today, and you get the magazine for $497. So to get started today, it's just one payment of $1,494, and that gets you everything. But we're going to do it one better for you today, okay? And that is, as we say, but wait, and I'm going to have you all type it in there. But wait, type it in for us. There's more. I need you to all type in there. There's more, because and tell me if you want to see a very, very special offer for us here today. So I'm gonna wait to see what you guys type, and then you're gonna see our special for you. But wait, there's more. All right, you guys ready for the special offer? Put a 1 in the chat if you're ready for that. A big 1 for me. All right, but wait, there's more. Here come the ones, 32. Bring it on. Okay, folks, all the fanfare about the offer is here. This is the actual final price, what you can get this for. Here's what we're going to be doing for you today. We're going to be taking the $997 course that's going to be selling after it's complete. It's going to be at our site. It's going to be part of our follow-up series for $997. That's going to be the price. Today, you're going to be able to get the course for free with the purchase of the magazine. So what that means is you get the 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab for free today when you purchase an annual subscription to the magazine. That means we're going to give you the 38 trainings, the 48 hours, office hours, the access to the members area with all the transcripts, videos on demand, the cheat sheets, the resources from every training, all of that, everything that we said, which is $997. You get access to the course for free, making your total investment today when you buy the annual subscription for the magazine of $497. We will give you the training today. So what is your out-of-pocket expense today? Your total out-of-pocket expense today is one payment of $497 today. And then what we're going to do for your annual subscription for the magazine is we're going to lower it from $497 to each additional year with shipping included, whether you live in Australia or Malaysia or Moscow or in South Africa. It doesn't matter. Your recurring annual payment Well, that's not true.
That is not true. It
that
is
is not
international. Yeah.
That is not true. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to be $297 for US and $397 for international. My bad on that one. But so that you don't pay until next year. We have to absolutely wow you on that magazine, and you'll as we say, you'll be conveniently billed, and your issues will continue to come the following year. If you don't want the magazines to continue, well, then you just let us know and you say that you don't want the second year. So getting back to the price today, to get access, what you need to do, let me see if I can Control Z that and slide this thing out of the way. You go to justgroove.com. We have 7% left here on my iPad before I can even show you the screen anymore. You go to justgroove.com and you could get access today for $497. And that gives you the annual subscription to the magazine coming to your door with incredible content for 1 full year. If you don't want to continue the second year, no problem. You simply just let us know and we won't bill you the second year. You could let us know today, tomorrow, or next December. That's entirely up to you. And we will give you the $997 Groove course today for free. That's it. There's no monthly plan for this. There's no getting access to this for the $49 a month. This is the special that we're doing with the annual $497. In January, we're going to be releasing the newsletter. It's just going to be $49 a month for some people that want it. And if they do, they just get the newsletter. That's it. But now here's the very special thing that we want to say here. Donna, how many of these are printed right now?
1,000. We've printed 1,000 newsletters.
All right. So this is, as you see over here, I believe, if I go up one more slide, it says at the bottom there, while supplies last, or until New Year's Eve, December 31st at midnight, whichever comes first. So you can get everything today, all of the training, all of the, every single magazine printed to your door. And in this case, whether you're international, this is where I got confused, whether you live in Moscow or whatever, it's $497. There's no shipping at checkout. $497 will get this shipped to your door everywhere in the US and around the world, shipping included. Plus, you're going to be able to do the Fast Start training with us, as we have 7% left here on the iPad. So while supplies last, or until New Year's Eve. So what that means is this is a first run. Why? Because we have to start mailing these to you on January 1st. So once we sell out of the first run, this offer goes away. We put $150,000 into this offer. We want to recuperate some of our money that we put into this. We have 1,000 of these units that we're going to be giving away. Once we sell out, that's it. We've sold out. The first run is done, and then the offer expires. Now that might be in 2 days from now, 3 days from now, or if we're not doing a good enough job, we're gonna move that out to December 31st, and then we have to close the offer on December 31st because we have to start mailing it January 1st. So that's it. You go to justgroove.com. That'll redirect you to the order page where you can get access for $497. They are while supplies last. Now, Donna, I see you putting up something on your screen that you want to talk about here.
Absolutely. We have a messenger right here, and he says go to justgroove.com because when you order, we have a very, very special bonus that is available only for people who decide to take us up on the magazine offer. You will see on the thank you page your opportunity to get this little guy, Groovezilla plushie. This is our prototype. We just got this. He recently arrived. He's mine. You can't have him, but we're getting 1,000 more of these little guys made, and he will be available in shipping probably around April 1st to people. So if you've decided to come with us on the fast start this year, if you're a member of Groove Magazine, if you are what we call all in with Groove, we want you to have a little GrooveZilla as well. So we have made it available on the thank you page. You'll find 2 buttons. We're just going to give it to you basically for what it costs for us to get it out to you. So $10 rock bottom price if you're in the US, and unfortunately we have to raise it up to 20 if you're outside of the US or Canada to cover our extra shipping costs. And we're even taking a little bit of a bite out of that and supplementing it ourselves. But we love GrooveZilla so much. We know that you're gonna love this little plushy guy. I plan on sleeping with him and kicking my husband out of bed.
So that's it, folks. You're gonna be getting the GrooveZilla plushie doll for free. All you do is pay the shipping and processing to get it to you. You're gonna get it absolutely free. And this shirt is a 1 run only shirt for the first 1,000. And again, this is only for the first 1,000 people. After that, these things got to be printed and made in advance. After that, we're going to be making new shirts every single month that you could buy as collectible items for Groove. Again, this is all in fun, like, you know, Pokemon cards and stuff like that. So anybody that's ordering that gets into the first 1,000 is getting GrooveZilla for free. You just got to pay the small amount for you to get access. Now, Lynn Burr says, can somebody please respond to me? Please. And she says, why the whole $100 more for your lovely, loyal Australians? Lynn, it's nothing more for the first year. Everybody pays $497, and we're eating the shipping and handling cost for the first year. Now, the second year has to rebill, and it's going to be $297 with shipping and handling included, which is nearly 40% off of the $497. So we're dropping it down for the second year down to $297, including shipping and handling for those of you in the US and for you in Australia. For us to get it from the printer in all different countries, it does cost an extra $8 per month for us to ship it from somewhere that's printed in the US to another place in the US. It does cost us a heavy magazine. It actually costs us about $8 to send it on average to international places. You take that 8 and multiply it times 12, it's $96. It actually costs us about $11, but we're $297, $397 sounds better than $414. So it's $397. It's going to rebill on the second year, and $297 for the US. I don't want you to focus that much on that because you have a whole year to decide whether or not you want that. Today, it's just $497 to get started today. I'm going to recap this one more time here for you. I'm going to make this very, very simple. When you get the newsletter today, the first 1,000 people, because we have a limited run on these, have been printed, and so have the GrooveZilla plush dolls. Well, we're doing a run of 1,000, which I think, Donna, you said they're going to get them before April 1st. The plush doll, it's a free bonus you get before April 1st. The newsletter starts shipping January 1st. That's for $497 a year in Australia, in Moscow, in Tennessee. It doesn't matter. The shipping is included. You pay a one-time payment of $497, and it will show up in your door every single day. As Donna can hold that magazine up for you right now, you can see exactly how that's going to come to you in your door for the next 12 issues, including issue 0. On top of that, you will be able to start the training, which is starting in just on January 4th, which is about 2 weeks away from now, and we're going to be doing a 6-week training, 38 live trainings with 48 office hours, all on demand. If you can't make it, we will take the notes for you, do the transcripts, cheat sheets and guides, and all of these additional things for you today. So, Lynn, I hope that answers your question. But again, if you look at the $49 per month, plus the shipping and handling for US and Canada, you'll be paying $397 as opposed to $708. So it really is a good deal. Now, remember, the training you're getting for free. And why is that? Well, we had always said that, we want to try to focus as much as we can on giving training away for free. So instead of charging you for the training, in launching this newsletter, we could have just done a presentation today and said $497 and save 30% and save over $200 when you do the annual, but we wanted to give you the Kickstart 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab 6-week training today. So that's that's it. That's everything. You go to justgroove.com, as you see on the final slide here, while supplies last. The first 1,000, and you also get the free plush doll Groovezilla with the limited run t-shirt that will never be used again, as a little collector's item. Free. All you do is pay the shipping and processing for that. You'll see it at checkout what the price is. Very nominal. It's just to get it to your door. The plush doll is in production. We'll be shipping in March, so we'll tell you that you'll get it before April 1st. And that's it, Donna. I'm going to go to my hero camera here. Is there anything else or any questions? I'm going to leave this here so that everybody can type it, and then if that dies out, we're okay. Folks, to get access, I would recommend right now you go to your browser and you type in justgroove.com, and that will take you to the order page, and you buy that. Please be one of the first 1,000 people to get access. We're going to be mailing this replay, and while supplies last. And that's it. Back to this camera here. Donna, any questions? Or I think it's a pretty easy offer.
It's a pretty easy offer. There are a couple of questions. People seem very, very clear that they get the magazine and they get that $2,000 a year training for free, or $2,000 training for free. Super excited about that. Obviously, the training is all going to be live. So there'll be live sessions, there'll be Q&As, you'll be able to talk to each one of the presenters. All of the presenters will be in that secret Facebook group. We have a secret group of just the people that are taking us up on this training, and we'll be in there and talking and communicating, and David Lemon's already set it up, and I'm ready to drop in some assets as soon as we're done into that training into that group area in Facebook. So super, super excited.
So Donna, I want to ask this first. Everybody, do me a favor. If you were able to purchase, please put a 1 in the chat that you had a successful purchase. I'm seeing Donald Smith says, I tried accessing the payment portal and even used 2 different cards. It doesn't work. John Webster says, payment doesn't work. Try different credit cards. I'm trying with Amex. It doesn't work. Keep getting an error. William Wood, unable to process your order. Some people say you got.
I saw that too. So
yeah. So put a 1 if you were able to purchase and you had success. Nicholas says yes. Robert says yes. Tim Verdu says yes. Robert says yes. Alan Phillips says yes. George Cowan. William says yes. So some people are saying use the Safari or Firefox or an Internet Explorer browser, or Chrome if you were using one or the other. Try a different browser. We're not sure why we're having that problem. If you try a different browser, for instance, if you're on Chrome, try Safari. If you're on Safari, try Chrome. Also Firefox or Internet Explorer. Most of you have 2 different browsers. We're not sure what's causing that error right now for some of you and others. I will say this, we do block certain countries, but I don't think many of you are ordering from Cuba and North Korea. So if you have any problem at all, simply go to groovesupport.net, groovesupport.net, and we will get your order taken care of. Now, I would tell you to just PayPal us, but that's going to be a nightmare. We don't want to do that. Plus, this is a subscription for your annual newsletter. So Dennis says, I successfully purchased with Chrome. Evka says it's not working on Firefox. Kevin says, I tried True browsers, even started again. So it seems most of you are getting in, and about a third of you are having a problem, which is obviously a concern for us. So you go to groovesupport.net, and I'm going to ask somebody to hit the bat phone and get on Roop on like a call so that we can find out what's happening, because we just added some new technology like order bumps and hybrid bumps, and something broke, it appears here. So
yep, Anrup is on it. He's already looking in the database.
Okay.
So our response was the error is rejected contact from the customer. So I'm not sure what's happening. He's checking it out though. He is on it. In the meantime, we have definitely had, looks like over 60 people have joined us already. Super, super excited. I'll just read off a few names. Congratulations, Karen and Mark and Judy and Berta and Carolyn. I see people have also gotten the affiliate promo pack to get copies of issue 0. I think we kind of glossed over this.
Yeah.
We have, is my camera on?
Yes, you're on.
Okay, good. We have issue 0 in packs of 10 that you can get for $100 to use as an affiliate tool. I see some smart affiliates, Angie and Tim Verdeau and George Cohen and Susan Parker are picking that up. We have pre-orders for Groovezilla that have
So
already
what Donna
happened.
was holding there, to interrupt you, Donna, sorry, if you can hold that up. What this is, folks, is you can get 10 of these for $100 sent to you. And so it's $10 for each additional issue 0 magazine. You might be saying, wait, well, I don't quite understand. Why would I want additional? You're not getting additional magazines for month 1, month 2, and month 3. This is buying additional issue 0 magazines, like, you know, well below our cost, because what this essentially is for you is it's a glorified selling machine business card. If you find somebody that you really think would be interested in Groove, you simply give them this and tell them how to get access to it with your affiliate link. This first magazine is 32 pages selling the brand and the concept and our vision and what was it, Groove? What was the name of Groove Village? What was it called, Donna?
Groove Haven.
Groove Haven, right. So this is something that gets somebody to understand there's a movement going on, and it'll help sell Groove and tell them everything about where to go to learn everything about our Facebook groups and our academy. And so this is something you give out to somebody. And if you bought this, you know, we think that giving this to somebody, you know, probably 3 out of 4 people that out of 10 that you give this to are going to buy. So if you got 2 sales from this, you know, you're talking several $100s in commissions, $800 in commissions if just 2 people buy. So this is something you want to hold on to, bring to different events, that when you see somebody and you're trying to talk about Groove, you give it to them as a gift. Obviously, it's an option. It's at checkout. You don't have to buy that. It's $100 to get 10 of them. And Donna, I think
You know who immediately saw the value of this magazine?
Who's
And
that?
it may be because she is featured in this magazine, but Angie immediately saw the value. She just bought 100. She just bought
Wow.
100 Groove magazines. Thank you so much, Angie. Thank you for being the best ambassador. This is why you became the very first official Groove ambassador, because you are just always supporting us. So thank you so much for that, Angie.
Wonderful. Absolutely.
Exciting, right? This is just super, super exciting. We're still working on what might be causing the technical difficulties, but I definitely see orders still coming in. And I don't know which is more exciting, the people who decided to get the magazine in training or the people that are picking up this little guy because I love him so much. So
Awesome. All right, everybody. So you go to justgroove.com. You get started today for just $497. That's it. It's nice and easy. We hope you're happy that this training course that we're going to be doing, putting over 100 hours of training because these modules have additional. They're not just 1 hour. We're going to be on there. We're going to be doing Q&A. We're basically taking our entire month of January and 2 weeks into February to have pretty much all of the leadership in this company making a course just for you. Just for you. Now, we could have easily sold this for $997 and said, buy the course for $997 and get the magazine for free. And I think that would have sold as well too. Now, we're not saying that every course that we ever do will ever be free. We can't put ourselves into a box, but we want to try to stay true to saying that it's our job to create quality content for you, find a way to get it to you for free. And how do we do that? Well, when you buy this magazine at a price, at an annual price, we're getting you this course for free, and we're going to work our tail off for it. So you're getting 12 months of continued learning with this incredible magazine, out of the box thinking, experts, case studies of some Groove members, and on top of that, starting with this, right out of the gate with the Fast Start 2021 Groove Lab. With the leadership of this team, and I've got to start working on my PowerPoint. So that's it, folks. As you can see here, I'm not kidding. I'm at 2% left on this before I could give you a call to action. You got to go to justgroove.com. When you check out, you'll see how you can get access to everything for just $497 on the thank you page. Now, if you're seeing this on the replay, you may see the plush doll at checkout. We simply didn't have time to get that done. It was literally a last minute thing. Donna had showed me the plush doll and I said, what does it cost? And I said, let's give it away for free. Let's have them just pay for the shipping and handling. So the first 1,000 is what we have. Other than that, the first run is gone. We are going to start shipping this come hell or high water. If we sell none or 1,000, whatever the case, January 1st, this offer is done or it closes down tomorrow or whenever. Because when those first 1,000 units go and the plush doll, the first run of those thousands go, we're giving you that plush doll for free. Just pay for the shipping and handling and checkout for the plush doll, but no shipping and handling for the first year for the Groove magazine. $4.97 includes shipping and handling international in Paris and the UK and in Reykjavik, in Switzerland, in South Africa, Malaysia, Australia, doesn't matter. The offer for everybody is $4.97 for that first year, shipped to your door with free training. I think you all know the offer now. Donna, is there anything else we say while we're at 1 minute left here with going to justgroove.com before my iPad crashes?
So I think we're really good. There are some questions, but the questions are people still having trouble signing up. Go ahead and just keep trying or reach out to our support team and they'll let you know when whatever is causing the issue is fixed. People are asking if the trainings will be recorded and whether they'll always have access to them. Of course. Of course, we've opened up a secret Facebook group. All the trainings will happen live there, but you'll also get a Groove member site where the replays will be hosted, the transcripts, our slides, any handouts, anything that we feel like adding. You know, we are so well known right now for just over delivering. Even from the time that we initially decided that we were going to do this course 10 days ago, it's doubled in size from our original thoughts and our original ideas. And I don't see that changing. We are a company that loves to give. This is our favorite time of year, which is why you're getting the training free when you support Groove magazine. We are so excited to launch
And it
this
looks like it's working now, Donna, or some people are having success. I was aired out 7 times, finally got in, bought the 10 books. That's Kevin Stripe. I'm in, finally, Tom Bingham says done both. Tim, he got both. We got one of our members here Tim Verdu says, now I know why this domain was gone already. Yes, justgroove.com. I know one of our people here, Pierre Newell, he says, Donna, please send me the link to purchase the extra magazine. We don't have a link for that. That was at checkout. You have to, we're going to get everybody a link. We'll post that in the Facebook group for people that just want that, because that's a business card that you can use to help sell it.
Yeah. In fact, I'll put that link on the thank you page too. I'll make sure everybody gets it again. No problem.
iPad died. What timing? iPad died. So now you have to go to what you see in the chat, what is it? And the chat, we have it pinned. It's justgroove.com, or you can go to justgroove.com. And all this gear is available over at groovegear.com as well. So we want to thank all of you for making it onto this webinar. I think we're going to wrap it up here, Donna, unless there's everything else seems to be, can I sign up with PayPal? Yes, absolutely. We have that at checkout. Just choose PayPal. Do we have risk mitigation on PayPal turned on? We shouldn't.
I don't think we do. No.
It says no PayPal question mark. I'm going to go to justgroove.com and see.
We might not have turned PayPal on at all for this because it's a subscription of a physical product, so we might have not turned it on.
Oh, but PayPal will still handle that for us. We're going to turn PayPal on for you guys, unless Donna tells me there's something I'm missing. The PayPal works fine.
Yeah, I don't even remember whether we turned it on, but if we didn't, we will turn it on. There is a question about whether or not people who already upgraded to Lifetime get these trainings or these recordings. Absolutely not. This is a very special deal. You're getting Groove magazine. There's obviously a real cost in producing something that is as high quality as this and shipping it around the world. So we have made you the best possible offer that we can, and $500 for the first year of the magazine plus this incredible training course is such a no-brainer. It really is. It works out, Mike, to $12 an hour of training.
Yeah, and so let me reframe that question, right? Because we're really talking to our Lifetime members. That's who we you're our buyers. We expected you to buy this more than anything. So what we want you to, the way that we want you to look at this is you're asking a question. I live in Berlin. Can you send me these 12 magazines for free since I bought the lifetime option? We can't do that. There's an incredible cost for us to produce and ship this magazine. So the answer to that question, however, is yes. Donna said after 30, 60, or 90 days, we haven't figured it out yet, we will be releasing the magazine to everybody for free. After a couple of months, we're going to release them free digitally. But to get these things with the where you could actually keep it on, you know, in the commode or at your coffee table and all these things and have it to look at and just read through and have people come into your house and say, oh, what is that? And read and have a physical magazine. It's like why some people like to actually buy a book and the Kindle, or they buy the book and the audiobook, because you like to see it in your house. So we can't give you that for free. And I think, you know, now that you reframe it, you see, okay, that would be fair for us to be shipping out magazines to just every single person just for free every single month from now till the end of time. So we will be selling it for $49 a month to everyone, including paid and people that are going to be paying later monthly for Groove. But the annual is $497. So what we're doing is we're giving the course for free to people that buy the magazine. All right, so that answers that question there a little bit better.
There's another question that's very similar, which is, do I have to buy the lifetime offer in order to take or benefit from this course? Also, absolutely not. Same answer, absolutely not. You do
If you're
not
a free member, you get access to this.
If they're a free member, you can access this, and you can also use all of the strategies that we will be talking about as a free member. Here's how we feel about the lifetime upgrade. You know that, of course, we would like you to upgrade to lifetime, but we only want you to do it when you're ready. And we believe that this course will be the course that's needed to get a lot of you ready to upgrade to lifetime. Because if you take the classes, if you implement just half of the classes that are in this course, you'll be getting the traffic, you'll be getting the business, and your business is going to grow faster than you can even possibly imagine. You're going to be a lifetime customer eventually.
Eventually, or paying monthly at $299 a month. So why not take the lifetime? All right,
Yeah,
so Donna, I'm gonna go into the product funnels right now, and I'm just gonna go here. I won't break anything, I promise. I'm gonna go to the GrooveZilla Marketing Lab, Groove Magazine 2021 Fast Start Marketing Lab.
That's what we should rebrand our company to, just GrooveZilla.
Yeah, and that's the one, right? That's the
Yes.
okay, so Plus Magazine, right? Okay, I'm going to go to Gateways, and I'm going to go to PayPal, and I'm going to add Groove Digital's PayPal at 100% and leave mitigation at 100%, and I'm going to hit the save button.
And while you're doing that, Mike, there's another really important thing that we forgot to mention.
Yes.
Affiliates who are promoting this course and magazine.
Right.
I know, right?
Go to groovejv.com. I can't even show you on our screen. But if you go to groovejv.com, we've just announced the launch for this. We're going to be doing another webinar a week from this coming Tuesday. So we're going to let next week go out because it's, you know, we normally could do it next Friday, but that's Christmas. So we're going to let everybody go through Christmas Eve on Thursday, Christmas on Friday, Saturday and Sunday with the family, and on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be getting back to work. And on Tuesday, we're doing this webinar again. Hopefully we could share our screen. And so we're going to be allowing you to, as of right now, well, we have to let this webinar end. We have to render it, put it on a YouTube or Groove video, and we have to load it to a replay page. But by tomorrow morning, you're going to be able to promote this replay and earn a 30% commission. It's actually 40% commission after hard cost, but there's a cost to the magazine. So you're going to get a 30% commission. Donna, were you going to say something? Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, it's actually a 20% commission unless you've bought the course. We're using Butterfly Marketing, of course, for this. So you'll notice on the thank you page, there's information about becoming an affiliate that lets you know that your affiliate commission went from 20% to 30% because you bought the course. So
let me reframe that.
Yeah.
So start that back again. So you could promote this and get a 20% commission. It doesn't matter if you're free or a Groove Funnels user or not. You simply go to groovejv.com and automatically there will be, your links will be there automatically if you're a member of Groove, automatically. And as Donna said, if you purchase this upgrade, Butterfly Marketing shoots your subscription, your affiliate payout from 20% to 30%. So you get 30% commission. So the same thing, make a couple of sales of this thing. And by the way, I can't even show you on the screen. At groovejv.com, we're giving away $25,000. That means the first place prize gets $10,000 in cash. Second place prize gets $5,000 in cash. Third place prize gets $2,500 in cash. That's $17,500. That leaves us an additional $7,500 in prizes to go out from 4th place to 15th place or more. It's all over at groovejv.com. We're giving away MacBook Pros and Mac Airs and all that, or whatever it is, iPad Pros, all that stuff is being given away. So not only is there cash and prizes for you, like we always do, we're doing a little mini internal launch and inviting our affiliates so you can promote this. You buy this, you get a 30% commission, you mail your list, you make 3 sales, and you've recovered your investment, and every sale after that is yours to keep. Glad we didn't miss that one, Donna, so thank you. Yeah, go to justgroove.com. As you see right above where it says chat, we have that pinned. And now, folks, if you go to justgroove.com, and when you go to checkout, we are now taking PayPal. So any of you that had problem checking out with the credit card or whatever it was, use the PayPal option from here on out. I did activate PayPal, and it is 100% live for you to take PayPal. Apologies if you wanted to before and you took your credit card, but PayPal is now an option for you. And so we're going to recap that one more time. I can't even share my screen here. You get, take this nice and slow, you get a full year subscription to the Groove magazine, which is 32 pages, full color with all collectibles and beautiful different things that we add there, and all the stuff that you're going to be able to learn, printed, shipped to your door. Shipping and handling is included in that first year at $497. Now we give you a discount on the second year, and you can cancel that at any time. And by purchasing the annual, you do get access to this, ship to your door. There's 1,000. This is only for the first 1,000 people, and that starts shipping on January 1st. On top of that, at checkout, if you want the free GrooveZilla plush doll, there's 1,000 of those. You pay just the shipping and handling. We will send GrooveZilla to you with the collectible T-shirt for free. On top of that, that gets you access to the Groove 2021 Fast Start Training Lab that starts on January 4th. It's live, several trainings per week, several trainings per day in many cases. It's going to be like a Groovathon on steroids with actual training, full schedule you'll get after you make the purchase. Access to the exclusive Facebook group where we're going to be giving the content there. That goes until the second week of February. I'm giving 6 trainings in this. There'll be actual trainings from all of the leaders of our staff on e-commerce, digital marketing, copywriting, everything. All of that is free with the annual subscription. And on top of that, you can get a subscription, as we said, automatically the second year at a discount. On top of that, we are giving you a full 30-day money-back guarantee from the day that you purchase it, with the exception of once January 1st comes out and we ship the magazine, there will be a full refund minus $50 for the magazine, because you're going to get that. You can keep that. So you'll get about $450 back if you refund after January 1st, which again, you have full 30 days, which means you want to go and buy this and go through 1 or 2 of the trainings and you realize it's not for you, or not that kind of company. You can go through those trainings and say, hey, it's not for me, and get your money back, and $450 out of it. The magazine shipped, there's a cost to that. And so that's that. So that's it, folks. Go to justgroove.com. Any issues, type in right now in your browser, groovesupport.net. Groovesupport.net is where you go if you have any questions on paying. All right, now my support team, folks, you need to understand we can't simply take $497 from people. This is an annual subscription, so we're gonna work with you if you're having a problem to get you an additional link where you could purchase. But from what I'm seeing, nobody's. Oh, folks, you're saying didn't see the offer for the plush doll. Let me tell you how that works. For those of you on the replay, you're going to see that at checkout. I've confused some of you here. We got that idea literally an hour before we got on. That's why Donna was holding it up, and it's not anywhere on the pages, and it wasn't on any of the slides. We decided to do that an hour before we went live, so we couldn't put it into the checkout. We didn't want to mess anything up. It's on the order page. When you make your purchase, you're going to end up on an order page. You'll see one of the last things that says get access to the GrooveZilla plush doll. So on your order page, simply click
On
the
the
link
thank you page anyway.
on this thank you page, the thank you page. I keep saying, when you're done with your order, you will end up on the final thank you page. It says, thank you for your purchase. Here's how you join the Facebook group. You'll see a purchase on the final thank you page. Currently, to get your GrooveZilla plush doll, first 1,000 only. After that, get that for free. You pay just the shipping and processing. On top of that, if you're seeing this on the replay, you may be seeing it at checkout. So that's it for me, Donna. I think we're done. I think we're done here, and
That's
we'll
it.
take the
I
rest of the
want to
questions.
congratulate the well over 100 people who've already decided to go along with us. Here we are. The webinar isn't even over yet. We just dropped the link, and we are already over 10% full for our capacity for this course. So do not delay. If you're an affiliate that would like to promote this offer, you want to get it out there as quickly as you can, because these seats will fill up. No question about it.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We won't be talking to you because we're going to start working on this. Obviously, some people like David Lemon, maybe talking in Facebook, and we'll be talking to you throughout the Facebook group. But this is it from us between now and the Christmas holiday. 4 or 5 days after the Christmas holiday, we will be doing this webinar again on December 29th. We're going to be doing this webinar again. Go to groovejv.com to get swiped for that page and for the replay. The replay's not even up yet now because we're live, but all the information you'll find at groovejv.com to get access. Make sure you go to justgroove.com, buy this before you promote, because you get a kick up in your affiliate commission. So that's it, everybody. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you back right after the Christmas holidays. I don't know when Hanukkah is this year, but if the 12 days of Hanukkah are happening now or during it past, it's over. Well, I hope you had a happy Hanukkah. I'm not Jewish. I don't know that, Donna. At least you know that. Thank you very much. So those of you that are celebrating Christmas, have a very, very Merry Christmas. GrooveZilla is about to walk across the screen, spill some coffee, and end this webinar. So we have to end this webinar before GrooveZilla ruins it for us. We love you. Have a happy, safe holidays. Be safe. And we're going to get through all this vaccine nonsense and COVID nonsense very, very soon, and getting back to normal next year. So let's start it off with the 2021 Fast Start Groove Training Lab. See you, everybody. I'm out of here. Love you. XOXO. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
And he just left. He didn't end the webinar. Let me end the webinar.